Damn it, I played the wrong one. Let me start that one over again.
Nice time, holiday, the right time. On the rock, feel the vibe, sipping my tie. With the road every night, pepper light bright. Make a flex, now me ride, I can be your tour guide. Jamaica, Christmas, everything nice. Fried chicken, curry gravy with the white rice. Jalla bubble body, ever look tight. Pure lighters up in the sky.
Tell me what you want for Christmas. Baby, what you want for Christmas. Sit on me like we are wish list. Put it on me like
Black. Trust, and if I ever should need you, I know you'll come. Ready to kill with the smoke again,
What's up, people? Welcome back to the OOC. Got the usual suspects in the house. Yeah, I said suspects. Damn, Danny's gonna copyright me for that one. There you go, Danny, because I know you're watching. I'm stealing it. But welcome back to the show, guys. Much appreciated for you guys coming in. Flash Thomas, Mad 13, Jeffrey, Elihu. Much respect to you guys. And again, you know what we do. Gonna go through the panel so the people can talk about themselves. I know Mr. Roberto doesn't really have a channel yet. We're still working on that. Gaishka's working on his, but at least they can give you some details. So, co-host Roberto, tell the people, please.
Well, I don't want to sound repetitive, you know. Every show I say the same thing regarding my show, but we do have something going on Saturdays. We have a lot of fun talking sports with my co-host over here.
There you go.
And you know, this show will come out when it's ready. You know I'm procrastinating. We all have a little bit of that inside of us, some more than others, but that show will come, and when it does, it'll be live.
There you go. Movie aficionados, Josh.
Yo, what's going on? Brother. Had an awesome week at Movie Aficionados. We have a very new member. David Howard Thornton is a member of Movie Aficionados. Horror aficionados, you know, man. He's Art the Clown and Terrifier. So shout out David Howard Thornton. I'm going to try to get more people like that, like Bonnie Aarons, and there's some other people that are in horror that I'm trying to get over to the Movie Aficionados. And if you guys are streamers, you have stuff you want to post, movie reviews, go in there to Movie Aficionados.
Much appreciated, definitely. I'm a part of that group. It's a great group. There's over like 6,000 people there now, right?
Yep. Good and more. Job. We got like 300 more this week.
Very good. It's growing. Now, if we could just get your YouTube channel and to grow like that too, right?
I know, right? And my YouTube channel is the same name, Movie Aficionados as well.
It'll get there, bro. Gaishka.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm right here, right now. That's where you can catch me. Whatever other show I come up with.
Keeping it real.
So
it's a good place
that shit's gonna happen, and when it happens, y'all know. But it's coming.
There you go. And you guys know the deal. This is OOC Off Our Chest, where we talk about shit and get it off our chest. Our topic today is going to be on the virus. So that's going to be an interesting topic today. We're going to see how that works out. But first, I'm going to address something, guys. As you people in the chat know, that I am no longer on Storm's Live. I have nothing bad to say about Robert. I will never say anything bad about him. You know, me and him are still cool. It's just like he said, there were some creative differences where we just didn't agree on something, you know? I don't hate the man. You know, I never will. Never say anything bad about him. And I mean, you know, I was hurt more than angry. So I posted something on Facebook, which he mentioned, where he said, called him a clown, but I didn't call him a clown. I actually called him a fool. But I took it down because it was wrong for me, you know what I mean, to say that shit. And again, I was hurt more than anything. It wasn't about being angry about him, because if I'm angry, I could just be like, yeah, whatever. But when I'm hurt, that's when I kind of lash out. You know what I mean? So I lashed out and I said something that I shouldn't have said. I regret it. I apologize for that. But at the end of the day, you know, when it comes down to it, I feel like the trust that I had with him is broken, you know. For whatever the reason is, I'm not going to air the dirty laundry. That's backstage stuff. That's personal stuff between me and him. But at the end of the day, like I said, I just want to know that it's not mad, it's hurt. That's what it is, you know. Will I ever be back on the show? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. At this moment, I have to wait for that hurt and what I feel like wasn't having my back. I have to wait for that to go away to make a rational decision to decide whether, you know, it can be worked. It can actually work out again. So that's all I'm going to say on it. You know what I mean? I wish the man all the best in his endeavors, everything in his life. And to be honest with you, if he needed me, like had an issue where he wanted to talk, I'd probably still be there for him. So with that being said, we're going to get into the topic. And now this topic is going to be a little controversial because I don't know if I feel the same way about certain things that I did before, but I'm going to let my co-host, Mr. Roberto, start it off. Tell the people what you think, brother.
Well, look, there's many indifferences on this topic. For me, I just don't think it's being handled well. If you really look at it, they're constantly contradicting themselves, giving us misinformation, not making sense of their tactics, and they wonder why people are rebelling. Everybody has their reason. If any of you are joining late, this is about, I don't know if we could say it on here because, you know, it's so
Just
censored and shit. The virus, masks, you know, the shit that we're going through, how we're changing and we're not even really noticing, you know?
Mm-hmm.
What do you say, Josh? I miss you, brother.
Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I was busy.
Didn't see you on Saturday. Yeah, I didn't see you, man.
And hey, just a heads up, my internet, the Phantom Zone, the internet Phantom Zone is coming, man. I changed my provider. It's still like offbeat, but I'm going to try to say what I need to say. So last time, or when I first came on the show, I was very subtle. I like treaded lightly when I was talking about the virus, but now I feel more comfortable. I feel like I can give my true opinions about it. Yeah, I think it's overhyped, man. I think it's more overhyped than I don't even know, Russell Westbrook, I guess, man. It's like super hyped up. And yeah. And it seems like it has a 99.9% survival or whatever the numbers. It's not like Ebola, and it's not like the West Nile or whatever, anything like that. It's not like it could be way worse, is what I'm saying. And I have a friend that has the virus right now. He lives in Alabama. Shout out, Clinton. I hope you're feeling better. Yeah, he said that he couldn't taste or smell, and it kind of comes in waves. But I think ultimately, like, he'll survive. And I think that some of the, like you were saying before, Roberta, the way it's being handled is a lot of nonsensical things, man. And I don't know if a tiny cloth mask is really protecting us and keeping us safe from the virus.
Well, just before we go on, Flash Thompson said 1 million people have died from it. And yeah, you're absolutely right. A lot of people have died from the virus. I agree with that 100%. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I mean, we were locked down already and it didn't work. You know what I mean? We still have the virus. So are we going to lock everything down again?
But listen, Ansley, you're right. They locked shit down. But you see, when they had, I don't know about everywhere else. I can only speak about where we are.
We are right here. Mm-hmm.
So I know the gyms were open. I was training in the gym. I wasn't notified, and I'm very close with everybody that owns and works at this gym. I wasn't notified of one person having COVID, having it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I play hockey. We followed all the regulations. We had more rooms to change in, so there's more distance between guys getting dressed.
Mm-hmm.
There was one case throughout that whole time that it was open. But yet you close these gyms and you close activities and you close small businesses, but yet you leave these major corporations to run. Costco, Walmart. You go in there, there's no minimum. You walk in. There's no cart, you just walk in. There's no minimum. So why are you constantly contradicting yourself and wanting us, the majority, to say, you know what, they're doing the right things. Let's just follow them and see what happens.
But yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, though, bro. It's like, when we had the lockdown and then they started opening everything up, the numbers were still going down. Our theaters were open, our restaurants were open. The numbers were still going down. When they started fucking the schools.
Thank you very much.
When they opened up the schools,
thank you very much.
That's when these numbers shot up.
I don't want schools to close because, parents have to go to work and whatnot. We don't want society to stop. But you can't have both.
Mm-hmm.
It's either we shut down, boom, and X for X amount of time. It doesn't go away. We go to plan B.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't go to plan A, plan C, plan F, plan G, and expect people to just jump on all these plans you're doing because they don't make sense.
And then back to A again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do want to respond a little bit to Flash, though, because he said 1 million people died. What age group, what age bracket? Did they have pre-existing conditions? And also I noticed that there were a lot of deaths and a lot of people that had said, this person had COVID and that person had COVID, but that might not have been the cause of their death. They might have had something else in addition.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not in every hospital in the world. I don't work for, the WHO. So these are just my thoughts and my things.
But, and I agree with you, but you see, even with that, like Roberto said, it's always contradicting information that we're getting, right? And their numbers, like I heard that people were going to the hospital with just the regular flu and they were like, oh, he has COVID. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was a lot of mixed diagnosis at the beginning.
Right.
Because there wasn't enough
it's still happening.
And that's another reason, guys. Also, cases are going up because tests are being done at a faster rate. You're getting results faster.
Yes.
So of course the numbers are going to shoot up. And then again, a lot of people have died. Who are those people that have died? The elderly, people with respiratory problems, people that had some kind of health issue that they didn't know that reacted differently to the virus, right? So listen, like I said in one of our buddies' things, the restaurants were open. There was very few cases on restaurants. When they did, they took their precautions. They invested, I don't know how many thousands of dollars to get their restaurants to respect the spacing, to respect the amount of people in the restaurant. And then they go and close down all this. They reopen the schools. Cases shut up even more. So what
but the cases were stagnant for a while, right?
They have no idea what they're doing.
Right.
They're just trying to do actions just to try and make people safe. But in fact, it's people getting pissed off from the same routine. They're like they said, I can't go see my father. Fuck that. I want to see my father. There's no way. My dad's 80 years old. I took my precautions.
Of course.
And that's it. My office is like you can freaking eat off the table, man. They're already, my employees are already programmed in their head. They walk in, they sanitize. They finish their work, they sanitize. The person that comes in and sits down again, they sanitize over the other sanitize, right? And it's gone to a point where it's just ridiculous. The risks are there. Take the precautions. Like Joshua, you're saying about the mask, as thin as you want it to be, it does help. It does help because if you cough or the droplets are there, does it remove the risk 100%? Absolutely not, but it does help.
Absolutely.
It's an extra.
It also depends on the masks, though. It depends on the mask that you're wearing.
It's like when you don't have condoms and you use saran wrap, it can help. It might not get to get pregnant, but you might get an STD, right? So it's, desperate measures calls for desperate times, but that's what it is.
Let me get to this comment where Dandelion said her uncle died of COVID. He was taken off a ventilator because they needed space for someone with a better prognosis.
That's what I said. It's fucking sad.
And I'm really sorry to hear that. You know what I mean?
Sorry to hear that.
Be it that it's older people dying. It's still a death.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was going to say.
It's still a bed taken up in the hospital. So let's just say we're trying to keep this older person alive, and then somebody with respiratory problems in their 30s or 40s come in, and there's no bed for them.
Absolutely.
There's no ventilator for them. That's where it gets out of control. And because the government's not handling it properly, you have these rogue parties like you saw in the mall in Versailles. They had a little dance off. Everybody, I saw literally people going in there with masks and taking it off and swinging it in the air like it's a joke. But then when you catch it and you give it to your grandmother or your mom who's elderly or somebody who has or is high risk, then what? You want sympathy?
Right.
Like I wear a mask because sometimes I cough, and I know when I have this mask, there's less of a chance of a droplet coming from my mouth and hitting somebody else. It's not even so much me protecting me from somebody who's coughing, right?
Exactly.
So that's why I think the mask comes in handy. Yeah. And God bless. Yeah. So far, so good. Man.
I mean, like I had said on the other a couple weeks ago about your eyes, though, not being protected. I mean, they can still get in your eyes. I don't know, how you guys feel about it. I know you guys are, feel like that's an issue, but I mean,
Listen,
it's got to be more so for you. You're in the U.S.
And I have to say something. In the States, it's so much worse.
Yes.
Because of their healthcare system, right? Because us as Canadians, we're fucking lucky, man. We pay the taxes, we have the funny money, but if you're hurt or whatever, you just walk in and you don't have to worry about if you have a health care, if you have an insurance or not. They'll still check you out. But in the States, Absolutely. How many of the people that are dying in there, not only elderly, but people that have poor health because they come from a low income area or whatever, and it's crazy. It's insane.
And I agree with that,
Josh, what state was it that they called in the National Guard to put bodies into freezer trucks? Somewhere in the States.
Wasn't it New York?
I don't know.
No, New York was in the beginning. It's happening now.
But there is something going on in New York that's a little different than the other states. I don't know what.
I think New York is a little better prepared because they got it bad in the beginning.
Well, we also have kind of another issue that I don't even know if I should talk about here. But
will it get it kicked off? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, maybe. But what was it though about bodies being hauled in? I don't even know what you're talking about.
They have so many people dying that they had to call in the National Guard to help with the disposal of the bodies in these freezer trucks because there's nowhere to keep them in the hospital.
I didn't hear anything about that.
I don't think that's fake news because that's pretty sad, If you're putting
I didn't hear anything about that, but I know Italy was really crazy and overran with bodies.
The U.S. right now is the worst in the world. I don't know if you're getting different numbers there. No, I'm talking now because those countries are coming back slowly, but they're a little better prepared, and they know when it starts getting a little crazy, they shut down without a thinking, man. Boom. Shut down.
Dandelion says Texas. It's in Texas.
It's in Texas. Thank you.
And she also says somewhere. She also says you're not looking for simply just letting you know that if the hospitals are full and you're in a car crash, they might not have room for you.
Yeah, that's the point we're making,
the thing, right?
And I agree with that.
In the scenes in the beginning.
Like, I'm not saying not to take precautions, not to wear your mask. Yeah, wear your mask, take your precautions. But at the end of the day, will a lockdown really be the answer for this right now?
No, but how long can we live like this? Because everything is fucked up. Everything. It does, I can't accept this lifestyle moving forward. I refuse to. And because I think like this or feel like this, how many other people feel like me? And are starting to get frustrated and say, what the fuck? What do we do? It can't continue like this for years. When do you guys foresee this ending?
When it started, I said 2 years.
I think beyond that.
I said 2 years.
I will say it did make me realize, though, I hate to say it, how much, and I don't want to sound like a conspiracy weirdo, but how much control the government does have. They were just like, we're shutting it down. We're doing this. That's the end of the story. Your businesses are shut down. And then it's not even like we could come out and say anything about it, or not even that we'd want to, but it's just like so much control. It's like, you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. What will they do next? And what will they tell us that we need to do next?
Yeah, you know what? Again, I get this conspiracy stuff.
That's not even.
No.
You know what I mean? Like that's
yeah.
legitimate. That's real. Like they really told us do this and do that, and we did. So
Right.
Listen, I did not agree with the lockdown for the first time, but doing it again, like
when you know what the problem is,
right. You know what I mean?
So like,
It
unless
was
they
the
come
youth.
out and admit it, of course. And I'm not, again, we're not singling them out.
No.
But if you ask anybody with any kind of common sense, you saw the numbers spike as soon as school started.
Mhm.
Before school started, we were stagnant in about the 700
But-
range.
Mhm.
700 every day.
Even with that, it doesn't make sense because
Danny.
hey Danny, how are you?
What's up, Danny?
It doesn't make sense because in the summer I coach girls soccer. We had precautions. We did it. There was not one case about that, right? There was no
Danny,
case throughout our whole
you
our
coach
whole
girls volleyball.
Volleyball is much more exciting than soccer.
I beg to differ, but it's okay.
Oh shit!
If you want, you can put on a pair of skates and we can go around the two.
Would you rather see female volleyball players play or female soccer players play?
Both.
Just look at the uniforms now. That's
Beach
all I'm gonna say.
volleyball, Bill. Beach volleyball, I'm there for you. Absolutely.
I was gonna say that I happened to come across one of those beach volleyball videos on YouTube, and I was like, "Oh, let me check this one out."
yeah.
Half an hour
Them
later.
shorts are short, yo.
Oh, they
Them
didn't even.
shorts are short.
They didn't even have on shorts. They had.
No,
on,
those are like underwear. They're like
Yeah.
bikinis.
Yeah, this one had like it was like close to being a thong bikini, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay."
Because they got it going on. That's why.
I gotta answer Ghostfire. He's not gonna be jealous. I'm off every Wednesday and Thursday night over there, so I do what I want when I'm off.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's your day off. Absolutely. So yeah, go ahead with finish what you're saying, guys.
No, like I was saying, we had their precautions. We had to sanitize, like just to see how it was, right? We had to go into the field in a certain area. When we got onto the field, they had to sanitize their hands. We got onto the bench, I had to sanitize every player's hand. If we were the home team, we had to sanitize the 2 game balls, right?
Mhm.
And then the coaches had to ask the referees, "Are you feeling? You have any symptoms?" Blah blah, blah, just to make sure if we were the home team. That was done during the game. Halftime, after the ball was kicked, they weren't allowed to celebrate or jump on each other or whatever, whenever they scored. And at the end of the game, I had to sanitize their hands, sanitize the balls, and we had to exit on the opposite side of the field.
Mhm.
But the amount of coaches on other cities' teams that were not respecting the rules was ridiculous. Like some girls were high-fiving and stuff. I remember the first game, I was like, no high fives, right?
Mhm.
And then until they started doing their celebrations apart, right?
Mhm.
But it goes to like following the steps. If everybody follows what they're supposed to do, there won't be any cases. It was summertime. People were going for barbecues. There was less cases. Why? And all of a sudden, because schools reopened, there's more cases. I get it, but I have a hard time believing that that's the only reason, right? I think one of the major problems was all those parties, those underground parties, those house parties, people going to those things that caused that hurt more than just the schools. That the schools have a part to play, yes, but it was more than just that.
I agree with you. Like they should have never opened up the bars late at night to drink and all that stuff. That's one thing that they should have never did, because
alcohol is going to lead you down that road of COVID's still around,
right?
You know what I mean?
And then you're crowded by a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? And
then you wake up in a stranger's bed.
You got to take your mask off to have a drink and stuff like that. But what St. Catherine did is, I was downtown one night and they had the DJ out on the street. And they were selling alcohol. They had the DJ out on the street, and it was like 11 o'clock when I reached there. So I said, okay, let me just chill, listen to some music. And I'm like, they'll probably lock it down at 12. 12 was going. 1 o'clock was going.
But you know why they did that, right? Because that's what we were seeing in on TV from Europe and Italy. Everybody on their balconies and with the DJ tables on their balconies, and they were all partying on their balconies, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how this is going to end, boys.
Outdoors. Now, this is the indoor season. This is the
Yes.
season where, when, Anzu could tell you, we're in a call center business for a long time. One person gets sick. You see
Everybody
people going
gets
down
sick.
like sheep, man. Boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, you got it. Without, you're going through you're trying to stay safe. I mean, we don't practice same tactics, but you try and stay safe from it. You catch it like that.
Absolutely.
You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. It's like, I don't know what the answer is at this point anymore.
That's what I'm saying. It's frustrating.
Like,
Totally,
it's really frustrating.
Totally off topic, Roberto. I gotta say something. You still play hockey?
Yeah.
You're giving me hope, man. You're giving me hope, man. 10 years I can still do some.
That's all I got left,
Sidney Crosby, dude. Sidney Crosby ain't gonna be playing at 55, so or whatever. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, but we're playing pickup hockey with a bunch of friends,
Sure.
Because
I know.
I was playing basketball and hockey, but when you play basketball with guys when they're getting older, they're a little less coordinated. They tend to be under the influence of more than just marijuana at times, and the games get very high risk.
Really,
I decided not to play.
Seriously? No, you know what? Also, tangy balls are not good either. Tangy.
Yeah. Shout out LGD.
Wow. What up, Chicos? What the hell, LDG? Still drinking your kryptonite? Yeah, if you don't know LDG, we were like streaming gaming last night, and LDG got like sloshed and woke up this morning, had a hangover, couldn't do his shows today. So hope you're feeling better, LDG.
You were playing Tekken, right?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah.
I gotta put that in gaming aficionados, man.
Check it out. Yeah, JJ whooped my ass, but whatever. Danny, what are your thoughts on the matter?
I'm sorry, I didn't even hear what the topic was. Bring it back to my attention, and I'll speak on it.
Okay, you were gonna say something first, though.
I was trying to figure out what that background is behind movie aficionado. What the hell?
It's my my growth spiral background. One of my favorite artworks for Magic. I'm gonna switch it up every now and then.
Oh no, you keep it up there. We're actually talking about Danny.
I'm Phantom Zone myself.
I'll do it for you. No, but we're talking about the virus and how things are being handled. What are your thoughts on it at this point?
I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm a little hopeful. I'm frustrated that we seem to be making the same mistakes over and over and over. We're supposed to be an intelligent people, a human race that is, but sometimes we do some dumb shit just for the sake of being rebellious. I was at a house the other night doing some on my other job, and I think there's 3 companies in particular. I know Pfizer is one, and I can't think of the other 2, but there are got very hopeful results on some of these vaccines that's coming out. And it's my understanding that the Pfizer one is like 90% effective, and it's getting better each day as they testing. And the other 2 are close. I think one is in the 90s and one is between 70% and 90%. And what I'm really liking about it, that is helping, it's identifying and helping the people that have it but don't know they have it.
Right.
Okay.
So that is the big thing. People that has disease, I can't think of a terminology for it.
Asymptomatic.
Asymptomatic. Mm-hmm. And then that's one of the biggest things. You feel fine, you don't have any temperature, have none of the symptoms, but then you actually have it. Then you carry it and give it to somebody that I guess your immune system isn't as strong as yours, and that's what's really kicking us in the butt. Mm-hmm. So as long as the studies are what they say they are, and then I'm not going to be the first one to take the vaccines, I can tell you that. I ain't going to be in that first round. I don't think I'm going to be in that second round.
I don't want to take it at all, but
I never took the H1N1 one, so
they are saying that it's going to be the first ones are going to be the elderly and emergency personnel. So,
yeah, but imagine that's just fucked up, and it takes all those emergency personnel out. Then who do we got?
And then
you know what I mean?
Then we have the walk-in dead.
My treatment from the VA, and I'm not taking any flu shot this year, which I usually take flu shots, but with the VA, you don't know whether or not they're putting those tests vaccines in there saying that it's flu, or saying that it's this, saying that it's that, and testing. So I'm not taking the flu shot this year. I'm just gonna trust and believe in my own.
All these guys that own bunkers are saying, we're about to get ready to use this mofo. I'm telling you.
You know, at this point, I'm like, who said it? I'm like, where are the zombies, man? You know what I mean? Yeah, where are the zombies now?
Harsher fines.
We need the zombies. But F3 said, do you think they should hand out harsher fines so people might feel less inclined to not follow the precautions?
Oh, that's probably what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, the fines are already like $1,000 for not social distancing, at least here. Anyways, I don't know what you guys are, but yeah, they catch you.
No, it's not that high. It's not really even enforceable because a lot of people are talking about Fourth Amendment rights and this, that, and the other. And the argument I put is, how about if you got people that
sorry, Daddy, Canada's not laughing at you. We're not. Canada is not laughing at you guys. We just find it humorous. That's all.
Yeah,
I mean, I find it crazy too because if you got if a group of people that has been identified that this disease is taking out in a larger numbers than another set, just because that one set said, well, I don't want to do it because it's not hurting me, yada, yada, yada. I'm still going to party. I'm still going to socialize, blah, blah, blah. Then I don't think that they get to do that if social distancing is one of the main things that prevents that. But it's a difference of opinion with some of the people that I work with. But I say find their ass. If they don't do it, lock them up. I mean, do what the law dictates you do. You can't take martial law to take over. But if a specific law comes out during a time of crisis and the president deems this is some kind of state of emergency, there's certain rules that apply in a state of emergency versus when it's not in a state of emergency. So if they violate those after they have been warned repeatedly or in a sufficient amount of times, then there should be consequences to it. But people are scared to pull the trigger on the consequence. Some people are. I, for one, wouldn't be, but I'm not particularly ultimately in charge where I work at.
Oh, they ain't scared here. If the cops roll up on you and they feel like if it's you and your woman together or whatever, they won't probably do anything. But if they feel like you're not social distancing, G-note fine. G-note.
Hey, I don't have a problem with that. But we don't. It's not that.
They just walked in the houses, Danny. I heard just yesterday that these guys were chilling. Cops came, knocked on the door, asked them to present ID. The ID didn't match where they were staying. $1,600.
Yeah, that's because somebody reported them.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of those out there.
See,
you see how many rats
do y'all have? Do y'all have rules governing like your rights and stuff? Like we have the Constitution here in America. Y'all don't have anything like that in?
We go by the Human Rights Amendment of the world.
Yeah.
What are you laughing at, Josh?
No, I'm laughing at them for that. I don't know.
Yeah, we got certain things.
We live in
I was laughing with you.
Like we got certain things that no, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
Like the freedom of speech. I've heard y'all talk about that. Y'all don't have that there.
Yeah, we have freedom of speech.
Okay, you know what, Danny? A cop could literally pull us over, and we could tell him go fuck yourself, and we don't end up in handcuffs.
We can do that's done here too.
What?
You could do that. Yeah, you could do that. Make sure you have your camera. Make sure you got that phone out. Make sure you got your phone out.
Social media and the phone, man, has given the hellraiser, the lawbreaker, a lot more right and powers than
I agree.
Now. And 15, 20 years ago, when everybody didn't have a cell phone, if you say that, you might ride. But now,
are more police officers in the states now wearing the body cameras? Because I know that some states, some counties
there
are
are some
doing
departments that don't have it, but we have the car cams and the body cams. Right. Whenever you activate your blue lights, your camera come on. If you get the car, we are taught. We are taught.
They don't have to wear that here.
Well, they try to pass it, and
they turned it down.
It's the union that
said
no. See, because those cops, I'm telling you, I've been wearing car camera. I started in 95. Since 1998, I guarantee we had car cameras.
Damn.
And it has saved my ass a bunch of times. That cop, he did such and such. Pull it. I guarantee you. There's some stuff I'm like, no. Like this one lady was like, he put his hands on me. Look, first of all, I got a certain female that and she wasn't nowhere in that. I was like, there ain't no way, Chief. Pull the damn tape, because I know that lady lying. Pull the tape. I ain't even touch her. I was professional, which I don't do that anyway on duty, and it cleared you. So if you're doing what you're supposed to do, it'll clear you. Now, if you're kind of dirty, we're in that gray area, or gray Jedi, so to speak, it'll fuck you. And I've seen it fuck plenty of people.
Yep. And Dandelion says, I worry more about the long-term organ damage that even some asymptomatic or low symptomatic people are getting.
To that point, even a pneumonia, right? A badly hit pneumonia can scar your lungs, right? So, or absolutely.
I completely agree with what you're saying, guys. Guys, imagine the government tries to test us to get superpowers with the vaccine.
Right here, you boys, right here.
Yeah, I'll take some superpowers.
That dream will finally
superpowers.
I'll take some superpowers, that's for sure. But they'll all say, "Oh no, if you get the virus, they're gonna put the microchip in you." I remember. I think it was what was the
bots in you, man.
Yeah, the microbots. I'm like, okay, whatever.
Like the
if I get a power, I want Wolverine power. I never get sick.
That'd
be awesome.
But how far fetched could those bots be? I believe it exists, and I believe they want to test it on people. And I it could be an opportunity now, maybe in the future, but I wouldn't pass that shit up.
I believe the tracking is in the money. I don't know about Canadian money, but in American money, there is a strip.
Yeah.
And if you
got it too.
If you split that bill just right, you can pull it out of there. I think that's where the tracker's at.
Yeah, because man,
that was old technology. The new one, they're gonna put that shit in.
There are mini bots though. Mini bots exist, but they're not necessarily.
But tracking. But what I'm saying is, okay, we've all got needles. You know how small that fucking thing would have to be to go through the needle hole and then to go into your vein? I don't think we have that kind of technology to make something small yet.
You're talking about nanite technology?
Basically, yeah, because that's what it would have to be. I don't believe we have that.
Somebody call Tony Stark.
You see, once you start thinking like that, that's when they get you. You got to be open-minded on it.
I am open-minded.
It's in
maybe it's not
development.
here, but I believe it's a plan.
It got to be something that we all have to do. We all don't go to the doctor.
And what is that, Danny? Because you see,
we all don't have to get shots.
There's all these theories. Yeah, we don't have to. But there's these theories that, all the things that you want to do, like fly and travel, if you don't have this vaccination, you can't do that. So you might not be allowed to cross borders. You might not be allowed to get on planes. You might not be allowed to go into shopping centers.
That's true.
Doctors, nowhere unless you can prove you have this shot. Then
that's what they say, but I don't believe
it's a fucking movie.
You don't have to have a shot to travel. You just got to have a passport.
No, Danny, I'm saying this is what it's going to come down to, because this COVID is so out of control. If you don't take this vaccine when they spent all this kinds of money to speed up the process to get it done, you can't go past go.
I don't believe that, because especially maybe if you're talking about the flying, maybe I could buy that. But you got to understand, millions of people go to shopping centers every day. So you're going to tell me they're going to have someone in every mall to check every single person that goes in there?
They're going to have some kind of identification, some kind of
I'm
piece.
with you, Roberto. I'm with you.
You know what? Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow.
Sure.
But let's see how long this COVID lasts. Let's see how long it hangs around before they get desperate and have to do something like that.
But if they wanted to, no, go ahead. Good.
I went to a class last year, and this guy from some kind of high-tech computer company, I'm not sure what name of it is and stuff, but he was talking, and he says there are 3 countries now that are in a race to make this supercomputer, and they're supposed to be some kind of ultra supercomputer that can just crack equations in like seconds. You see, America was one. I want to think he said China was one. And I want to think he said Russia was the third one. But it said whenever this computer, it's going to be like, I don't like Skynet, the way he making it sound. He said when this computer becomes active, it is going to change the world in such a dramatic way that things that took years and stuff for these computers that we have now to figure out, it's going to be able to do it in seconds. And he made it sound like once that happens, it's going to be like a game changer. And I've been hearing rumors that what's the guy that owned Apple? Bill Gates and some other rich billionaire or something. It's a bunch of these billionaires that's throwing a lot of money into this new thing. They say it's going to change lives. So I don't know whether he was referring to that or does one connect to the other, but I know there's some kind of super damn computer they're trying to and he made it sound like Skynet. I know that sounds far-fetched, but this guy was credible. He was some kind of computer guru geek, and it was at a law enforcement class that he was telling us about it. He made it sound like
it's U.S., Japan,
serious.
And
LDG,
Japan and China.
LDG has
China.
Yeah, I'm going to go to that. Ghostfire said, do you think it's a trust issue with the vaccine that it will hurt us more than help, or is there a conspiracy type thought that is a way to control population?
Do you remember a little back they were talking about at the rate the earth is growing, we at some point we won't be able to sustain ourselves with food, and they started building all these organic plantations growing all these vegetables and stuff. You don't remember that? I would say maybe 10 years ago.
I do.
And look now, that's that whole population thing, right?
Right.
China, they were having India was overpopulating.
I'm telling you, man, this COVID was a disease, man-made disease.
Yes, I agree with you.
To thin the herd. That's what I believe it's
That's what I agree as well. If you want to cut the story short.
Yeah, I know. That's the I'm not buying into that yet.
Yeah,
I believe that.
The one thing now, I'm on both sides with the overpopulation because, like you said, we won't have enough food to sustain ourselves. Meanwhile, there's like tons of wasted food in the U.S. I know specifically. Right. So
it's insane.
The
amount of food that is thrown away. I worked at a grocery store chain over here, Max in Continental, and when the amount of food that would be thrown away, meat that was still good, just because the expiry date said it wasn't good, but it was still good. It's ridiculous. Fruits, because they're bruised. Tons.
When those foods could have went to a homeless shelter.
I try to buy
shit like that. You know what I mean?
A homeless shelter. They could have come to my house.
Exactly, Danny. I bought salmon today that was like, if it was like 1 day expired or whatever, I'm like, yeah, it's 1 day expired. I'm healthy. I'm eating it. You know?
Right, because they do say just because it says it expires on that day, you don't have to throw it out that exact day.
You do that test. You open it up.
$3, man.
Smell funky.
It was
funky. No,
there's certain foods I don't mess with, like seafood. I'm a little leery. Eggs, that'll kill you.
I'm all right, man. It was $3, $3 salmon.
Well, you go ahead and eat 2 or 3 day old eggs if you want to.
No, eggs? No.
Yeah, no, not eggs.
There's a test with eggs you can do. You put them in a glass of water. And if I think it floats,
it sinks.
No,
it sinks.
If it sinks, it's bad. Exactly.
Yeah. And F30 said it's high, but they don't enforce or hand it out.
Yeah.
Which talking about what? Oh, the fine. Yeah. I drive around seeing people gathering while cops drive by doing absolutely nothing. If the public sees there is no real consequences, they will continue. And the money can be used to support those who need it. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that. I actually heard about fines that were going out. I've never actually seen it. And I do agree. I have seen people gathering, cops drive by and they do nothing. But I also heard that fines were given out. But those, the media, like, yeah, hey, fines were given out. People, and it's like maybe one or two.
Let me tell you something. I'm talking from the cops' point of view and stuff. Sometimes being a cop is like going fishing. Anybody here ever went fishing before?
Yes.
No.
Okay. Sometimes you can have the right bait. Sometimes you cannot. Sometimes you get up and you can catch a fish like running radar. Running radar is exactly like fishing.
Mm-hmm.
People on the interstate, or what do y'all call them in Canada?
Our highways.
Highway.
On the highways.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the radar is a fishing pole. You can only catch one. In every service off, you can catch two with one fishing pole. You can't catch 4 or 5. So you may get that person that going 75 miles an hour with the speed limit 65, whatever the case may be. And the person that going 95 might be passing by. But you can't always catch them. You can only catch one person generally at a time. 2 if you're lucky. 2 if you hit the radar and cut off real quick, mark it down, and then get the second one. But no more than about 2. So just because you don't see a cop doing this once, sometimes he could be what? He could be on his lunch break because we got to eat too. He could be doing a report because that got to get done. Or he could be saying, we need somebody in this area because something potentially maybe happen. What's going to happen is more important than the person that's riding by doing whatever the case. So you don't always know, because you just like you prioritize your things you do during the day. Like I'm going to pay this bill. I'm going to do this. That's how we have to prioritize calls. Sometimes this call is 2 crimes committing, but do we go to this call, which is more severe? Do we go to the felony call or the misdemeanor call? Go to the call that's closer. So you got to prioritize that, and people don't always see that. You can't be everywhere like Superman. You can't. You cannot. Most departments don't have enough men. I deal with that problem every day. I got to juggle stuff.
And that makes sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, that makes sense. That emphasizes we do have a constitution in Canada. They can enforce certain rules during a state of emergency, but
we're in Quebec. It doesn't apply over
here. Yeah, for real. Like we have our own set of rules.
Legault gotta go.
Remember Emmett Till? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm contesting a traffic ticket, asking them to pull the video footage as proof. Hope it works. Hopefully it does work.
Yeah, man.
The Dre get air, blah, 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 995. Sign me up for superpowers unless it's like those wild card books from back in the 90s and 80s. I don't know which books those are, though.
It probably ain't going to work,
books?
bro, that video proof.
No?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying before.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Most of the time when it comes to traffic and speeding, we see the offense. We don't have the camera on 24/7. We see the offense. Once we see the offense being committed, and that's when we activate the light. The camera comes on then. What we do from the time that we stop you to the time that traffic stop ends is what we use in court. Okay, Mr. Anzo, I saw you speeding. What let up? Then you ask questions, and then a lot of times it'd be, yeah, I'm in a hurry. I'm going somewhere. Boom. That's our evidence. That's what we're going to play back in court. I stopped Anzo. I asked where was he going. He said he was in a hurry. He was going such and such. That confirmed what my radar saw, that he was going 70 something and whatever. That's how it go. We ain't going to actually see you speeding and have that on tape. That ain't going to happen.
You keep a log of the radar? Does the radar get stored somewhere now?
The radar's in the car. What you're supposed to do is whenever you do something, you're supposed to test your radar at the beginning of traffic of your duties. Some tell you can do it after every time you stop a car, but most of the time you test it, say at the beginning, in the middle, and at the end of the shift. If it's consistent with the tuning forks, then your radar is calibrated and certified. If it's not, then you're supposed to annotate that in your book.
Yeah. That's how a person I know in the States, in New York State, he's a police officer, and he pulled someone over, and he didn't check his gun in the beginning of his shift, and because he didn't do that, the person got off the ticket.
That's right.
Yeah. Plus, we don't have cameras on our cop cars here, so you know what I mean. And the police don't carry cameras on them, so
we have them
got
on our
cameras.
Highways and our some intersections there.
On the stoplights and the toll booths too, though they're in there too.
Yeah, right. But to say, you're right, Dan.
So if you get a traffic ticket, it's just your word against the cop's word.
Yes.
Yeah. Take the plea. Take the plea deal.
Anytime you get stopped by a cop, it's your word against that.
And a lot of people that contest it over here, like at least from my experience, from people that I know that contest it, the police officer never shows up. And
now they don't have to show.
Yeah. Oh, they changed that.
Oh,
Yeah,
they'll
they
show up
changed that a
here in
while
New
ago.
York, man.
I need to come to work there, boy. Oh my
They'll
God.
show up here in New York, man. They show up. So take the plea deal, whoever that was.
Hey, if we don't show up,
I can
dismissed.
test everything.
Yeah.
I know when I'm guilty, but when I'm not, I can test it, and I have a pretty
Absolutely.
good winning percentage.
Absolutely. Guys, 99%, guys, we all carry cell phones. They can track us through our cell phones. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Sure.
That's what
It's
I
called the
said.
GPS. Like, you track
100%.
yourself when you
And they
drive.
listen too.
Oh, you're damn right they listen.
Well, do you guys know Edward Snowden? Are you familiar with that?
I heard
Okay,
that.
all right.
Well,
Yeah,
they
so
didn't track me because I think iPhones are the shit. I love it.
It's not just iPhones, Danny.
iPhone gang.
It's possible
The
microtechnology.
class I just took last week.
Say what?
What's that?
iPhone are powered down are almost impossible to crack in the United States.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. There was a time where
These people that got the Androids, they can crack them like a nut. Just food for thought.
No, absolutely right. Because I remember there was a time there was some sort of was it a murder or something, and they wanted Apple to give the guy access to his phone because they could not break his phone, and Apple would not give them the information.
Oh yeah. That was like a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we have that Find Our iPhone on
Now,
here.
if it's cut,
Yeah, go ahead.
if it's powered up, they get a chance. If that sucker is dead, and you get that code on it, from everything I've heard, it could take years.
Poe said some
That's
people
what I'm talking about.
Oh no,
I'm talking about regular. I'm responding to LDG. I'm talking about the regular 25 law enforcement. I'm not talking about the FBI and CIA and them boys. Yeah, them boys can crack it. I'm talking about the regular.
Yeah.
CIA, FBI ain't gonna get involved with no local murder.
Yeah, absolutely. Poe said some people are probably being tracked. Yeah. We all drink water, Danny. I don't know what that was from. Maybe something back there.
I think he mean that they put the stuff in water.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. I get you.
Tracking the right.
You start putting water in Flint.
Pickle said we can make CPUs at 7 nanometers, and one company can do them at 4 nanometers. They have the tech.
It's true.
I know one thing.
There you go.
And I ain't throwing no shit. And I ain't throwing no shit at nobody. But I know two people on this panel. If they put stuff in weed, they ass is tracked like a wild animal.
Thank you.
I
couldn't resist it, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Welcome to being the first Phantom Zone on the OOC. It's off our chest. You get it off your chest, but you still had to go. Who said, I heard about that.
You can't tell me that wasn't funny, though.
It was okay. Cowboys, Washington.
That was funny. You know it was funny.
It was okay.
That shit always gets thrown in. I've been all week hearing all about this. that Quentin put out there.
Yeah,
that shit hurt, man.
That was funny though.
Yeah.
And here comes Pixels with the technical.
Science class.
Yeah, 1 nanometer equals to 10.9 meters or 0.0000001 meter. A nanometer is 10 times smaller than the width of your DNA and 10 times bigger than the size of an atom.
Yeah, and I agree with that. But it's not like I agree that they exist, but they're there to do specific things, those nanobots, and it's not perfected. But it's definitely not going to turn us into Mega Man, and we're not going to grow a cannon arm and be able to blow people up or whatever. I don't know what, you know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Roberto is right. Like the metal detectors that can tell if you stole something by the lock thing on the closing.
Like if you try and go in an airport, you try and go into a mall and you don't have the vaccine, it'll detect that you...
Like a barcode?
Something along those lines, yeah.
I hope they inject you in your ass so that if you got it, I'll just pull down my pants and go right here, motherfucker, right here.
There will be a time period when international travel will require it. Eventually, they will remove that rule. So if you can wait to travel for a couple of years, you can avoid the vaccine. Exactly. They
Thank
can't
you
keep.
very much. That's
Yeah.
some good insider information.
Yeah, they can't keep that forever. You know what I mean?
Dandelion, if it makes you feel any better, we're not flying anywhere with this nonsense going on. Nobody's flying out of the country.
And I don't fly anyway, so.
I do, but not anymore.
It's called off your chest.
Man, I ain't never been on no plane, and I ain't never planned to be on no plane.
Safest way to travel, man.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
No, it is not.
Yes,
yeah, statistically, because there's more cars on the road than fucking planes flying every day. That's why statistically more. That's the only reason. But like I said, man,
I was on a flight for work, and I'm telling you, we hit a freaking air pocket, and that fucking plane dropped. I thought that was it, man. I was like, holy like literally, like freaking cups flew up in the air and everything.
I would freak.
You had a good life, though, right? You had a good life.
I was like,
not enough to know
my
that
wife's gonna be happy.
I said, man, once Kobe was done in by a helicopter.
No, helicopter. I will not get on a fucking helicopter. I needed it to save my life. That's the only time.
There's a lot of things that happen with that, though, like the weather. They knew it was bad.
I know that. I know the weather was bad. They shouldn't have flown in that weather and everything. But at the end of the day, if we were meant to fly, we would have wings. Birds do.
I'm gonna do a hot air balloon. That's what I want to do. A hot air balloon.
Chicken.
Damn right. There is a Neuralink, something Elon Musk talks a lot about too.
Yeah,
I heard there's also dilithium crystals.
Yeah, it's Star Trek. I know.
Chicken.
Don't worry.
A chicken. A chicken wearing a Jordan hat.
And I ain't getting on a plane.
Jose, he never flown.
I'm sorry, Anzo. If your life depended on it, your ass would get on a plane, man. If there's lava coming up your ass, you have to get on that freaking plane.
When we're slowing down, I'm gonna show you guys a video that would be me on a plane. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a video. When I seen this video, I was like, "Yes, that is fucking me."
I know, you're like my baby mom, man. She watches all those plane crash videos. It's like, dude, like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. No, not happening. Plus, I'm claustrophobic too, so that's another issue, right?
Well, you're gonna be
just find a bigger plane.
It doesn't matter. And to me, a plane is a coffin in the sky.
I take those cheap
just
flights.
means you have a bigger chance of having that person that it's their time to go down.
I take those cheap flights, so we're all crammed together like in a sardine can.
Oh,
man.
hell no.
The Spirit Airlines and the Norwegian Airlines and shit. They're cheap. So.
Oh man, Air Inuit, man. When you're flying up to freaking Nunavut. Propeller plane.
Hell no.
You know the drive to Halifax is long, right? It's about 11 hours. So I said I'm gonna fly
45 minutes.
No, it's I think it's a 2-hour flight.
2 hours? Okay, I heard it was 45 minutes.
It's a 2-hour flight.
Give me the 11-hour drive.
You know what? When I went to board the plane, it wasn't your standard boarding. They told me it's downstairs. I'm like, downstairs? What the fuck is downstairs? So I go, oh no.
On the fucking tarmac.
We're not boarding on the tarmac. What kind of fucking plane? I said, if it has propellers, I'm not going. Sure enough, it was like a Cessna, you know, like a little Learjet. I said, oh, it's like a little DC-9, not bad. Okay. So I get in there. There's about, I don't know, 11 people on the plane. I'm like, okay, maybe people don't fly this late at night. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So sure enough, the plane flies. It stops in, I think, Truro, and then it flies to Halifax. So it's a very short flight, so it flies very low. I must have had a good 5 of those Canadian Club Little Mickeys, because I swear I thought I was dead. Dead, yo. They were laughing at me. The stewardess were laughing at me when I tried to walk off the plane.
I've flown so much.
I got a scenario.
Go ahead, Danny.
I got a scenario for you, Anzo. How about if you win the lottery and it's time sensitive for you to get that money, and if you only way you can get there to get it in time without losing the money is to fly, and the money is like $100 million. What you gonna do?
Shit.
I'm gonna cry.
You'll be like Mr. T and fucking A-Team. Drug him up, throw him in the fucking plane.
I am going to cry, or I'm going to give my son my information because he looks like me and send him over there as me because he's been on a plane before. But at the end of the day, I don't know, man.
No, man. Anzo, it'll be like
$100 million
on the A-Team, man. B.A. Baracas.
But if the plane crashes before I get there, right? Then I don't get the $100 million.
I don't care if it's a crop duster. If they say I got $100 million and the only way I can get there in time to claim it, I'm on that crop duster, bro.
Oh no, I ain't getting on the crop duster. Hell to the no. Hell to the no. Yeah. Absolutely not. With dandelion sauce, nope. There are 40,000 potential viruses in animal that could possibly infect humans. These are inevitable occurrences, not intentional, not a conspiracy. Yeah, I agree with her. I do.
Sure. When you mix them together, it's not good though. When you start mixing a bat with a pangolin, with a human, with a pig, or with a chicken. Well, I mean, it could be, and that too. Absolutely could be.
I'm just not.
No. Like what do you mean? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. But
okay.
I'm not the conspiracy dude. I'm just not that guy, and I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh, they made it. I don't believe that."
No, I was talking about, like in Wuhan, the market where they
sell
bats. No. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I believe it's possible that it really could have came from that.
But didn't they say they were actually working on that virus and it got out? Like it was a virus that they found and they were just trying to.
I mean, we'll never know, man.
Conspiracy.
We will never know. Just like we'll never know about a lot of things.
All I know is our reality, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
And F30 said, it's more we are overpopulated, consumption and demand is high, that we are damaging the planet. Wasting is a poor management of surplus. Enter Thanos.
Yeah, fuck Thanos. He could have snapped his fingers and made extra stuff. Instead, he took half of us out. So
I agree with you.
Silly logic.
I hear that. Khalid said, y'all heard that Bill Gates
Danny's
said,
still eating those chips.
Yeah, I know. Like he's just munching on it. You can hear crunch, crunch, crunch.
Off his
crunch,
camera,
crunch,
but forgot
crunch,
the mic.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
It's barbecue, man. Some good chips, man.
It's making me hungry, man.
Yeah. I'm about to get my ice cream. About to get my ice cream on.
Looks like everybody's avataring up now, huh?
You know.
Way to go, D.
Oh, I have those in my house.
Chili cheese, huh?
Yeah. I don't have the chili ones, just the regular ones.
We don't get that up here in Canada.
No. Remember Lucky One at your place with the pork rinds?
Oh, absolutely. Lucky One, the pork rinds.
Yeah.
They used to have those chips that came with them that were fire.
Yeah.
We get Cape Cod. We don't get that flavor that Danny just put up there.
No, but we have the corn chips, but we don't have the flavor.
Anzo.
Yeah.
Wait, check what I found. This is yours, baby.
All right. Can't wait. Hold on. Let me big that up.
Grooving.
Body moving. Jeez. Thank you, my friend. We will link up one day and we'll do that. Not a problem.
For sure.
That was one of my favorite movies back in the day.
I could, if I stretch for 15 minutes, I could show you the up rocking moves on that.
Yeah, I remember you used to be doing that shit.
Yeah, man. Crush.
I remember the freaking cardboard box or the fake tile boards right outside the metro station before Plymouth Dawn was finished. Doing that breakdancing shit back on that thing.
I'm telling you, I am ashamed because I am steady misjudging books by their covers. I did not see Crush Groove in Guy's Car collection. I'm shocked. I'm totally shocked.
You are?
Geisker has his black card. I'll give him that.
Okay.
He has his card.
I'm pleasantly surprised, but
he knows.
I misjudged JJ too. So damn, I better tighten up my
judging books by the covers. Yeah, exactly.
He grew up uptown, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah. And you're a cop, Danny. I wonder.
You're a cop.
Yeah, I wonder.
I'm a cop in the South.
Hey,
bro.
man, a white man can be a brother too.
I'm a cop in the South.
Exactly. So Caleb Jones said, y'all heard that Bill Gates said he thinks that another pandemic will happen 10 to 15 years from now. I don't know, but that dude is shady. Yeah, I hear.
10 years is a long time, dude. Like
It's
anything
not
could happen.
long, man.
Hey,
I
I'm
hear
gonna tell you, about 5 years ago, President Obama predicted
he did.
this.
He did. I seen the
I
video.
saw the video. He predicted
Fake
this.
news, fake news, fake news.
Yeah, I did agree that. Inevitable Thanos and COVID. AME true. Okay.
Hey, Matt.
I hear you, Danny. So they should have a task force that just hands out tickets related to virus infections. They have that for parking meters.
The green onions.
Trying to get to these comments real quick.
I'll tell you now, man, you got to be so careful because people will sue you if you look at them crazy. Oh,
yo, not here. It's not like that here in the States. You guys could sue for fucking anything.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it is crazy.
I see like every day when I'm watching, like maybe like when I'm watching Judge Mathis or one of those shows.
I have seen cases like the crook goes inside the victim's home, hurts himself, and sues the victim because he got hurt in the house while he trying to rob him. I'm like, huh? What's wrong with this picture? Man, it's crazy.
Anybody can sue anybody, but doesn't mean you're going to get anything for it.
No, yeah, right. But the fact that you can,
but it's the fact that it's even entertaining.
Oh yeah, sure.
What the hell? Come on,
that was
really?
the woman with the McDonald's coffee cup. She got $6 million, and that's why they put hot on the cup now.
Yeah,
literally because
I remember that happened.
Mm-hmm. And that's the thing. Like I said, when I watch like TV during the day, every commercial is, do you have a problem? Call Law and Order. Call this law firm. Call that firm.
You know, speaking about that, how different it is. Just when my youngest daughter was about 3 years old, my wife got in a car accident, and we had to bring the car in to the garage to get replaced, and they gave us a loaner, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I put on the booster seat and everything, was driving, went to pick them up at school, put her in daycare, put her in her seat, was driving with my wife, and all of a sudden, my eldest starts saying, Cassandra, what's in your mouth? And I'm like, what's in her mouth? And she was chewing. She goes, Daddy, she's chewing something. And I'm like, what's she chewing? She was chewing a piece of tempered glass and swallowed it. She cut her lip and she swallowed it.
Oh, shit.
I opened up the door and I noticed there was tempered glass all over the floor and in the door handle on the side where she was able to reach. Loaner car. So I was like, holy shit, straight to the emergency. Spent most of the night there. They couldn't see anything on the x-ray. She said, just watch her. So I had to, when she went to the bathroom, I had to make sure there was no blood or whatever, and everything was good. The next morning I went to Honda and I dropped off the car and I went to the auto part guy who loans the cars, and I brought him outside. I'm like, look at this. He goes, what's that? And I'm like, oh, we forgot to vacuum. And I'm like, look at the seat that's there. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, see their glass on that seat? Yeah. I'm like, my daughter swallowed some of that glass last night. His face went white. They gave me another car. I went to work. I got a call from the president of the dealership. I got a basket of fruit. In my mind, I didn't think about suing anything. I was just relieved my kid was okay. But if that was in the States,
yeah.
Hey, Dave. Hey, basket of fruit. That's all they gave you was a basket of fruit.
They gave it was like high quality shit, but still, it wasn't bad.
It was organic.
They give you a basket of cars, man. They better give
man, in the States, man, somebody would have had a Honda Accord or something. But
it was
stock in the
ridiculous,
company
man.
And some shit, man.
That's why I don't deal with that dealership anymore at all. Zero.
Oh, I wouldn't deal with them either.
Forget it, man. Never again. I'm not gonna say what dealership because they come after me now, but
Budokan said, every day that passes, I realize that Thanos was never really in the wrong. Or they have other priorities. Here we go. I knew there was going to be some Project Prometheus talk coming up. Project Prometheus, take back control of your devices. If you guys haven't watched LDG, he talks about his Project Prometheus, where giving power back to people on the internet, blah, 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 blah. And he can explain that the next time he's on his show.
Does he use the Brave browser and shit like that? Like things that are off the radar, the Brave browser?
I don't know, I'd have to ask him that. I don't think so.
Use the Brave browser, LDG?
Yeah, in the comments, let us know. He said fake news.
What happened to our guest who referred to us as humans? I forget his name.
Terrence.
Yeah, what happened to him, man?
He's still around.
He should come visit us, man. That was an interesting show.
I'll tell him to come through. He streams every now and then, but not so much. But yeah, if I tell him to come on, he'll probably come on. And LDG Pixel said, Danny, iPhones have been cracked by the government. It is always powered up. Most every computer has a secondary rechargeable battery that can be turned on enough to track you. Poe said, never ever flown. I agree with you, Poe. Woodakine said, Anzo spitting facts. Damn right. Dandelion Fest said, I love flying by plane. The more turbulence, the better. I paid lots of money for the flight. I want it to be exciting. The more turbulence, the better.
We ain't flying together.
That was a little bit too extreme of a turbulence.
I don't even enjoy flying, but there's places I wanted to go. So you got to fly. You can't go to Europe without flying. So,
F30 said, join the Mile High Club if you're not already a member. And I would say, I think that's what I would have to do. I would have to be like from start to end. So if it's an 8-hour flight, you better believe I am fucking for 8 hours in that bathroom. Hey, nobody better come and try to disturb me.
You'd be dead.
What about a boat, Anzo? Would you go by boat to Europe?
I could do a boat. I could do both. I can swim, you know what I mean? So I know water's cold and everything. I don't know how long I can survive in water, but I know I can survive longer.
You gone on a cruise before?
I have. Not a long cruise, but
okay. I've been on a cruise. I don't want to be swimming out there, bro.
No, I feel you, but I don't want to do it either.
Y'all have that carnival in Canada?
Come on,
there's
you're hurting our feelings.
There's some cruises that come all the way to Montreal, but I don't know which one it is.
Huh?
There's cruises that come. There's cruises that come up here as well when they change for their seasons. But I just don't remember what name.
It just started recently. I saw a couple of liners come in.
Yeah, last 4 years or so.
Yeah, but prior to that, dude, you had to go to the States to get on an ocean liner.
Well, if you go to the old port, they have, I mean, it's not really a cruise, but they have like a party boat. You know what I mean?
That's a fucking fishing boat next to those.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. It's big, but I know it's not even close to those liners. But, you know, it's one of those little cruises, runs around the old port, whatever. Looks interesting. I've been on a cruise like that.
You got a gallon boat here. You get on that it's called Little River, but you got to go like 45 minutes in the international waters. And shit, time as you cross over the international waters, the boat light up, boy, ding, 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 and then you just gamble half the night. Then about 4 or 5 hours later, they'll turn back around and bring you back.
I missed this one. Dandelion Fluff said it's on her list. Hey, you know, maybe I'll fly for that. Mile High Club, I'll do it for that. And the $100 million. Then you get me on the plane, you know. She said, I learned
exactly in that order.
yeah. Mile High Club first, and then because at least if I'm gonna die, at least I'm gonna die in some pum pum. You know what I mean? So I probably won't even feel the plane going down, you know? I'll come out and be like, that's good, and be like, oh shit, boom, dead.
Nah, you'll be alive, you'll land.
Talk about climatic.
Yeah, you know.
That's anticlimactic.
Depends where you're standing.
Then if I learned to fly a plane, it made me way more confident about flying. You know Sparks, Roberto?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he flies. Like he learned to fly. He flies a plane. He used to take my brother out all the time, and he's like, "Yeah, you know, you gotta come fly with me." And I was like, "Yeah, no, I won't. Sorry."
Sparks the pilot.
Clip said they may be making zoos in viruses. Thank you. Tell Danny that. Tell Danny what? Pickles. Tell him what? I must have missed something over there. But okay. Thanos to take out the surplus, not people. Matter of fact, maybe Thanos should snap half of us away. Maybe half of you guys. He ain't snapping me away. You know? Definitely. Hot Cheeto Puffs. Mad said, hello, boys. What's up, Mad? How you doing? Khalid Jones. 10 years is not that long. No, it's not that long. Not at all. So I don't know what's going to happen, man. I hope we don't get another virus worse than this because, damn, man.
Wow.
What am I saying?
Which one?
What?
Man, another black boy got lynched in Georgia, hanging with his
another?
white friend. So sad, man.
What, another?
Yeah, and when was that? Recently?
Wow. That's
crazy, man.
Yes, it is.
The other one he's talking about happened about a month, maybe a little bit longer ago. The guy was jogging in a white neighborhood. 2 white guys on a truck was following him.
Okay, yeah, I heard about that one.
They shot him.
Yeah, I heard about that one. I thought it was something else, though. Maybe something after, but yeah, I heard about that. For a little clip, that's messed up. Yes, man's mama bear. He went to hang out with his white friend and his mom and then went missing, and they found him and his face was beaten so bad. I hate this world. I can't wait until God takes me out. Oh, please don't say that, Khalib. Yeah, you know what I mean? You don't want God to take you out,
There's
man.
good in the world, man. There's good in the world.
And you know what I mean? I mean, if things are bad now, just keep your head up. Like I say, things always get better. Can't stay bad forever, man. It really can't.
Gotta look at the good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. LDG, you need to get help. Look at Michael Jordan's commercial. Prometheus is an obsession. What's up, Mad Danny said. I know kind of makes me scared to go out because I'm black. Gotta stay aware.
Where's Khalib at?
I don't know. Where you from, Khalib? Where you from? What's up, Jordan Cruz? Hey, Common Jack, enjoying all the chocolate. Of course you are. It's okay. That's what we're here for, Eye candy. There is no browser that's
tuck in the belly.
There is no browser that stops from tracking you yet until Prometheus comes out. Yeah, we know, LDG. We know. They track you in so many ways. They found ways around it and still get you. That is correct.
I was curious though. Do you use the Brave browser, LDG? Would you recommend it? But
what's your most terrifying moment in life? Anybody have any thoughts on that one?
My most terrifying moments in life.
Anything related to my kids, man.
Yeah.
Lived was when I got that phone call that my mom spoke to her the day before and she passed away the day right after, and going to the hospital and waiting about 30 minutes for the doctor to come out to tell me that she passed away without knowing if she was alive or not. That was terrifying. Yeah,
absolutely. Absolutely. And I could say that to my parents, but I'll tell you, this happened maybe like a year or two ago, right? I was on Facebook, and Facebook or one of them. Yeah, I believe it was Facebook. And I was looking through the feeds. Then I seen the Metro cops at Atwater Metro, right? And they were draping up a little black kid.
Oh, shit.
And I heard Raheem. And I was like, what? Right? And then the thing scanned to the girl, and it looked like Raheem's girlfriend. So I was like, what the fuck? Raheem wasn't home. I texted him right away. It was like, yo, Raheem, message me. And I seen the message 2:00 in the morning. Didn't hear from him. So I did not sleep that whole night, bro. I did not sleep. And then finally, he when he woke up in the morning, he's like, hey, what's up? And I was like, are you okay? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, why? And I was like, because I watched this video, and I showed him the video, and it ended up that the person's name was Kahim, and it was one of his friends. So he's like, oh yeah, I know that guy. And that's when I was like, bro, if you ever have an issue with these guys, you make sure that you don't be on a video like this. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like you're doing right or wrong, or you're right, just let them take you, and we'll deal with it after that, man. Because they grabbed the kid, threw him on the ground, all type of shit, and my heart was beating like a motherfucker that whole night, man. So,
anybody
else?
I had an issue Yeah, I was on this crazy date, man, and this chick. I mean, she seemed like a little off, but then her meds finally, like, I don't know what it was that she had. She mixed it with alcohol, and she wound up just going nuts, dude. She wound up like attacking me while I was driving on the Jersey Turnpike. That's a very long story. Maybe I'll tell the whole story one day, but it was nuts, man. The police had to show up, and they took her away. She was saying all this crazy shit to the cops, but yeah, like. Oh yeah, that's a crazy story, man. Her eyes like turned like almost black, like shit and shit. Yeah, it was pretty nuts, man. And she was tearing up my car.
You gotta watch that Tinder shit, man.
Yeah, it's not worth it sometimes, man. It's not worth it to get the poom poom.
Yeah,
that's some toxic poom poom.
Yeah,
you hear how? Like I said, man, I'm on Chris Knight's show, and his intro has had this funky vibe. Danny said he's from South Kakalaka, and now Josh is saying poom poom. I'm like, man, this Canadian is rubbing off on these Americans, man. They're talking with slang and talking like Canadians and shit. So I'm like, yeah. But
pass me a Molson Ice, bud. Pass me a Molson Ice.
Molson Ice.
I'm
bringing down some Tim Hortons Timbits.
Do you have anything, Roberto?
Oh, I need the fifth on this one.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't want to tell? Danny?
You know, Danny has some shit, man. Danny's a cop, dude. Like,
yeah, Danny must have something. But Danny's over there paying attention to something and smiling and shit.
He's probably watching
somebody
porn on his phone.
TikTok.
That's some good poom poom right there.
So the question was, what's your most terrifying moment in life, Danny? Do you have one?
Probably about 4 years ago. My youngest daughter went through a very bad divorce, and her ex-husband took both my grandsons, and we didn't know where they were at for a while. And I had to use every favor, every resource to find them. And I didn't know for about 2 hours, and not knowing where to find them, not knowing where to start. Then finding them and know that the law was on his side. So I had to finagle some stuff, but for about 4 or 5 hours. But I'm kind of in control in that world. I wasn't in control and didn't know where they were at. And I'll never forget that day.
Yeah, that must have been a feeling like, it's like I said with my son when I didn't know, man, you get that feeling and your heart is just beating and you're worried and you can't think of anything else but like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, it's fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Caleb said I ordered Raising Cane's. Don't know what that is, but one night and the Uber drivers came to my door and was creepy as fuck. Did I miss that one? No, I didn't miss it. Okay, massive. Most terrifying moment, had a moment right from Scream. Someone on the phone said they were going to kill me, even described what I was wearing. Damn.
That's what.
Damn.
Fucked up shit right there, man.
Caleb said Georgia, but I live in Alabama. Okay.
Damn.
And Matt said Geishkar counts as white chocolate. Oh, geez, be careful out there, Caleb.
I thought he was the filling in between the double shell Oreo.
So they sell Oreos in Canada?
Man, we're not a third world country, man.
Well, I mean, he kind of laughed at me when I asked him about a cruise. I mean, I thought that was like all over the world.
No, it's only once the ice breaks.
Okay.
And
once you guys get that COVID shit under regulated, we'll send you an invitation. We'll take you for a little tour of Montreal.
Absolutely.
That'll work.
Yep.
Well,
me and my wife are planning a vacation.
Come up in the summer, man. You'll have a really good time.
I'm not fucking. I'm not.
I want to go.
Y'all, my boys. I'm not fucking with y'all in the wintertime. That ain't.
We only got 4 inches of snow.
Never happened.
Yeah, and I was gonna send you the pictures of the snow we got today, but I was like,
that's okay.
Oh, that's a teaser.
Yeah,
I don't care.
That's nothing.
If I ever see snow again, it'll be too soon. I cannot stand snow. I don't see how y'all live there. Cause I'd be like, hell no.
I buy the little boxes of your coffee. I buy like the Tim Hortons coffee. It's pretty good, man.
Because they have it in New York. Down there? Yeah, New York City. There's a Tim Hortons there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is there?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there is. Or there was when I was there. Rick, I don't know, 5 years ago, 5-6 years ago.
Okay. Dandelion says mine was probably when my niece and I almost drowned last summer.
Holy shit!
Damn.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Yeah, drowning and burning to death. That's something I don't know, man.
Drowning would be the lesser two evils. That burning is. Ugh.
I know. I will take the drowning, I guess.
And it's funny because, like, I could cut myself and it'll hurt and be like, But if I burn myself, I'm a big ass baby, bro. I burned my finger one time, man, and I had that shit in a cup of cold water all goddamn night, bro. And it was a little burn, and I just cannot take the burns.
Yeah,
man.
that's a different kind of pain, man.
I hate it.
That's like your nerve endings is just on fire.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah, I hate it. But with that too, being buried alive would probably scare the shit out of me.
And talking about pain, man, I'm telling you, I can take, like, I've taken a lot of pain before, but like a toothache.
Oh, I know. I know.
It was so bad one night, man. I went to the emergency room. She's like, "We can't do that for a tooth." I said, "Y'all gonna give me something? I don't care what kind of shot, something." I said, "I insist." So they gave me a shot, man. That shit knocked me out. And the next morning, I was
straight to the dentist.
Buddy. I can't take
once you have a kidney stone. When you have a kidney stone, then talk to me.
I never had a kidney stone.
Oh my God.
I've heard that.
I hear that's
curled up in the fetal position, crying from my mother. My wife had to call an ambulance. I couldn't walk. Terrible shit, man.
Shit.
No, I don't wish that on my worst enemy, man. That's freaking terrible. And the nurse, when she was talking to my wife, she goes, "Oh yes, that's the equivalent of giving birth." My wife looks at the nurse and goes, "Why did you say that to him?" I use that every chance I can.
I'll tell you what's tough too is that you ever had pneumonia? Any of y'all?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And pneumonia, you think I thought I was dying.
Yeah.
And I used to hate to see night come because that when it was the worst.
Mm-hmm. Can't breathe.
You had to sleep sitting up almost.
And coughing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Man. Oh God, I hate that.
Yeah, Pickle said, "I have nothing against Brave browser. I heard good things, but I have heard bad things too. But as I tell people, never put all your eggs in one browser."
Okay.
Demon. Danny is watching Halle Berry walk across the rooftop and Catwoman. Man, yeah,
I wish I could see that.
I'm filling in the double stuffed Oreo, Roberto.
She said she's the filling.
Yeah, she's the filling.
Yeah, I'll take that. Sorry, guys. I'll take that.
Yeah, I'll take it too.
Bro, earaches.
And a glass of milk.
Yeah, earaches are horrible.
Mm-hmm. Earaches are horrible. Kidney stones are bad. Down the line first. Thanks for the great stream. I'm going to watch the rest of this replay. I have a few things to do this evening. Have a good night. Take care, Dandelion Fluff. Appreciate you watching, of course, always.
Absolutely. Take care. You know. I had a crazy surgery a couple years ago, man. I don't want to scare you guys off.
What, did they cut off your penis?
No, they didn't cut it off, but they did put a.
Okay, you go ahead. Go ahead and pound on me while he's talking about that.
Come on, that police officer, you must swear stuff in that.
Well, I know. Remember when Gubby got stabbed, right?
Yeah, I remember that, man.
I went to the hospital, man, and he was like, Ford, he's like, man, I got stabbed. The pain was hurt, but nothing hurt more than the thing that they put up in his penis. He was like, they put that thing up there, bro. He's like,
the catheter.
He was like,
I had it for a whole week. I had to, the way you have to sleep and everything, it's crazy, man.
Man.
We arrested this one guy one night, and the doctor was like, "Get a urine sample." And he was like being all mean and combative and fighting. Mm-hmm. Doctor said, "Hold him down." When he stuck that thing in, that guy put out such a cry. I was like,
At least I was asleep, man. At least I was asleep for it, you know. But
I said, I can't arrest this guy because I feel his pain. Man, that sucker. Man, he saw he was dying, boy. I mean, my heart went out to him.
Yeah, I don't want that either, bro. No. Comes out, nothing go in.
Yeah, I hear you. I feel you.
I had a kidney
Poe,
stone.
I feel you, man. I know, man.
First time I had a kidney, I thought I was dying. I didn't know what it was. Well, it looks like a lot of you guys have kidney stones.
I drink water like a fucking camel now, man.
But don't.
Did you drink a lot of sodas and iced tea?
No, I was drinking when I got mine. I was drinking a lot of dairy. I wasn't only thinking about drinking milk. I used to drink like 1.5 liters a day, but I wasn't considering like the cheese and other dairy products. Right, that it's dairy. So I cut down completely, man. Like cut my milk intake.
Don't you like pass kidney stones when you pee?
I could. Mine was 7 millimeters, bro.
Yeah, some of them you can't.
I had to get operated. Yeah,
and I heard that hurts as fuck too.
Epidural and everything, bro. Like a fucking pregnant.
Damn.
Yeah.
But they got these
they
machines
put my legs
now
on the freaking thing like this. I was like, what the fuck?
They got these machines now that that shoot wave.
That didn't work
and cracks it.
Yeah, mine they cracked it, but it got stuck on the walls. So they had to go up the, it was nice. But let's continue. Change the subject.
My penis hurt. Phantom zone, yeah, for real, Wait, how do you get rid of a kidney stone? Yeah, we just said you gotta
ultrasound, piss it out, or they go up the holiest of one of those holes that you just don't ever think they can actually go up.
Flash says getting your tonsils out is bad. Couldn't eat for weeks. Never had that, so
you get your ice cream. You can eat ice cream all you want.
They don't even remove them now. Like up here, they don't remove them now unless it's something serious.
Seriously.
Yeah. Down here they do. They remove if they get infected.
Ice cream.
Okay, wait. How you get it? Healing from a C-section was worse than having the baby. Got it in coughing fit.
Yeah.
Got in a coughing fit and wanted to die.
Yeah.
Damn, guys, you win, bro. I pissed mine out.
Yeah. I pissed one of two of them out, but my first one was terrible.
First one, how many did you have?
I had 3.
Jesus.
Yeah. And stress has to do with it too, right? So,
I swear, man, that's why this getting old shit is played out. Bro.
Change diet, eat healthy, and freaking
when did this happen to you?
Drink a lot. My last one was about 4 or 5 years ago.
Okay, because my buddy's he got them in his 30s.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's pretty much when I had them. Yeah.
Okay.
In my 30s. Yeah.
Sometimes, man, stuff is just hereditary. You can't beat genetics.
And I'm just drinking water now like crazy.
Yeah, I drink a lot of water, but my doctor told me, he said, Danny, if you quit soda, you lose 30 pounds in a year.
Oh, it's true.
So I try to drink man, there was a time I was drinking about 7 or 8 a day.
Oh, that's so much.
Oh, yeah.
Now I drink.
I hope it's not diet soda.
Nah,
that's worse,
Sprite, bro.
That's worse.
Sprite.
I drink seltzer now, but
this is my first one this week, so I'm proud of myself because it wasn't nothing for like me to pop 7.
Damn.
It's the sugar, man. Those things are fucking loaded with that sugar, man.
I'm so bad, Anzo. I would put sugar on Frosted Flakes.
Me too. Me too.
See, OOC brings the truth out in people, yo.
Oh my god.
Me too.
My wife was like, "What are you doing?" I said, "Put sugar." She said, "On Frosted Flakes."
You know what? You put on Frosted Flakes.
I used fucking A.
I
put a little bit, man. I had a system. If I'm looking down at the bowl, I put one at north, south, east, west, and then a spoon in the middle. That's how we do it. And stir it up.
Holy shit!
I used to I used to eat Cocoa Puffs and chocolate, whatever it was, with chocolate milk. That was my shit, man.
Used to eat what?
Cocoa Puffs with chocolate milk, or like
Really?
Cocoa Pebbles, whatever. Yeah, because it's like it's chocolate already. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like that was when I was in my chocolate phase.
I don't eat it no more. I eat something called apple snacks. You ever heard of that?
No.
Yeah.
Apple
Is it
Jacks.
Apple Jacks?
No, apple snacks.
Snacks?
They got like a frog on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Is that like used to be like Sugar Crisp?
No, it ain't. Let me see
Is
if I
it?
got a-
It's
I'm
not a
gonna see if I got
cereal.
a box.
All right.
sounds like a fake Apple Jacks kind of.
Well, he's
Like-
going for his
Like a
box.
discount Apple Jacks.
There was
Like-
two things I used to eat. One was the Maria cookies.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I used to warm up a bowl of milk, right? Take about 20 to 30 Maria cookies, throw them in the bowl, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and another tablespoon of Nesquik, and mush them all up. It looks like puke, but it's so good.
The things we used to do as kids. I
It's
told my
so good.
daughter, I used to take like a Wonder Bread and wrap it around a banana and eat it.
Yeah,
I believe you.
That doesn't
You
even
know-
sound unhealthy.
believe
That
you.
sounds.
Do you know how
good.
good it is? It's crazy. Like when I told my daughter, I said, I can't believe I used to eat that.
right.
What drew me? Like, did I see a cartoon? What made me say, let me wrap a piece of bread around this banana and see how it tastes?
I'm 50-50 on
You were
bananas.
masking it.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not a
It was
big
good,
banana
though.
guy either. What I used to do though is like I don't drink coffee, right? But
Honey Smacks.
oh, Honey
Honey
Smacks. Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know that cereal.
Yeah.
Mhm. I don't like it.
No.
I
The
don't
only
like
reason I
it.
did it because you don't need sugar because it's sweet as shit without it. So I just pour the milk on there, and let it get a little soggy, and
Well,
so
I hear you.
I'd kill myself with that damn Frosted Flakes.
Well, the only way I can drink coffee is if I drown it with sugar that it's
Yeah, me
so
too.
sweet that it doesn't have that coffee taste to it anymore.
So you,
I mean,
you have coffee with your cream and sugar.
yeah, exactly. Because when I finish my coffee, it would have like a layer of sugar on the bottom of the cup. That's how
Jesus.
much
I mean,
sugar
you
I
didn't
put.
mix
You drinking hot chocolate?
More or less. So I'd rather just drink hot chocolate. But
Do
I've
you
never
drink
been a
Do y'all drink cold coffee up there?
yeah, ice
Ice
caps.
Yeah. Iced coffee?
Yeah, I don't drink that crap though.
Yeah, that's big here. At
yeah,
Burger
here
King,
too.
they call it Mocha Joe at the Burger Kings.
Mhm.
And I think it's coffee with chocolate in it. Put chocolate syrup in it.
I think we have that here. I don't know if it's at Burger King.
Oh, like
but
a frappe.
Yes, kind of thing. I know we have something like that at Tim Hortons though.
Like I got a Starbucks there in Canada, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And man, that's like I've never seen people go fool over damn coffee. I'm like,
Oh my god.
Overpriced coffee, if you ask me. But
It
It's
is
not even that
overpriced.
good. It tastes
fucking
burnt.
ridiculous.
now it smells good when you go in the store, but
Yeah.
when I see them prices, I instantly okay.
Man, I got myself my own fucking machine, man.
Yeah, I got my
Yeah.
Keurig. It's so much cheaper to drink the Keurig coffee.
You know what,
Everybody
Danny?
in my office got a Keurig. I can't believe it. When you go down the hall, it's like, "Ooh, do you want this?" No.
We're talking about cereals, and there's this one cereal that we used to drive to Plattsburgh every weekend and buy about 8 or 10 boxes of it. It's called Cookie
Cookie
Jarvis.
Crunch.
Cookie Crisp.
Cookie Crisp.
Crisp.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know that
Oh, yeah.
I
cereal?
remember that. I remember
Yeah,
that.
Oh,
because we didn't have
cereal?
it up here. Yeah.
I
It
swear to
it
God.
was a cookie that looked like little chocolate
Yeah, little
chips.
chocolate
Yes.
chip cookie.
Yeah.
I would have gave up my citizenship to have a lifetime supply of that cereal. man.
Yep.
I remember I used to bring it, and my brother and Anzo and all of my brother's friends come over. I swear to God that we'd bring home 6, 7 boxes. Be done in 2 days.
Yeah. That Cookie Crisp was fire, bro.
Yeah,
And-
man. Because when that milk at the end, that milk was like no milk chocolate you ever had before. They had some secret recipe in there, man.
Yep.
We were fucking jonesing for Cookie
Yep.
Crisp, man.
And they have it here now,
Not
but
that
it's not the same. It's
I ain't
nasty.
seen that in years.
Yeah, because you guys shipped it all over here. We have
Go
it
to
now.
Walmart.
We
Go to
rented a
Walmart. They
Plattsburgh.
have it.
I go to Price Chopper. I'm running up and down the cereal aisle. There's no Cookie Crisp. There's no like a junkie, man, like a junkie.
But there's still stuff in the States that we can't get up here, like the freaking all those different flavored Oreos.
Yeah, I know.
Man. Oh man, we got a bunch. Man, I just saw like they got the Christmas Oreos with the center is red. I've seen the peach Oreos, ice cream Oreo,
don't have that.
Watermelon.
Then wonder why we're getting cancer and shit.
Doing Halloween flavor. They got mystery flavor.
Yeah, doing Halloween they have like the cream is orange, like Halloween colors.
Yeah,
I think we had the orange one.
Regular price or sale?
Dulce con leche.
No, we had the orange. We had the orange one at one time.
Yeah, we have it like for 2 weeks, and then it's gone, and then you see it the next season for 2 weeks.
Dude,
but
I like the double stuff though. Oh man, the double stuff.
Oh, I don't like the double stuff. That's too much sugar, man.
Oh man.
Well, we know Danny likes the sugar, right?
So do I, but that's too much for me.
Man, I get 3 of them double stuff in a cup of milk.
3. I was just about to say, bro, I would buy like a bag, the Chips Ahoy's, how they come. I'd grab some milk and I would eat that whole box of cookies in one sitting.
Yeah. Shoot.
I did that like a week ago.
I can't do it anymore. My kids
use on the rule of 3, man. I ate a whole roll of Fig Newtons. I said, now if they suckers saw me eating these Fig Newtons, they will be calling me Prune Daddy for real. So I know a fig and a prune is in some kind of damn family.
That's why you had your camera.
But man, I love Fig Newtons. I don't care. Man,
I used to kill those as a kid.
I used to kill them too.
Oh my God.
I did have Spoglatella. Did you ever have Spoglatella, the lobster tails, man? That shit is good. That's
what?
That can't be good for you. Lobster tails, they're not real lobster tails.
Yeah, it's Italian pastry. Yeah,
it's a pastry, but it has like a
Phantom Zone, please.
Boston cream. No, it's Phantom Zone. Always.
Always. That's how he's trying to talk about beaver tails.
Phantom Zone.
No.
Phantom Zone. Oh man, when I went to. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, know about beaver tails, ain't that?
It's ricotta. Yeah. It's ricotta that's inside.
Man, them beaver tails are delicious.
Ricotta, you said?
Yeah, ricotta.
Ricotta, yeah, that's what it is.
Man, I went to Disney World, and you go to different countries. I stopped at Canada, and they said, try these beaver tail. No fucking beaver tail. That don't even sound right. Shit, man. I don't know when they make that shit. That shit is delicious.
Absolutely. You know what? I've seen that shit for years in the old ports. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That little square one. I would see it all the time. I'm like, same as Danny, like beaver tail. Why would they come up with a name like that? There's
I know, right?
About it, right?
Right.
And my daughter's like, Dad, can we get beaver tails? I said, you eat that? Okay, let me try a little piece.
Yeah, the
chat beans. We'll get that one with caramel and some bananas on it.
Yeah, the one with Nutella and the bananas on it. Oh my god!
My god!
I ain't never had that one, but the one here was just like
dangerous,
like the churros. And then that's what you call them?
Churros.
Yeah,
they're kind of like churros, but just flat.
Yeah.
Spray a little bit of chocolate on it.
That's it. And whenever I go to the old port, it's either a beaver tail or a churro. And I remember when I first heard about it, I was like, what the fuck is a beaver tail? Like, that's nasty. I ain't eat no fucking beaver tail. And then I tried a beaver tail.
It was an actual beaver. That's like,
that has filling inside?
The first time I had one,
it's like almost like a waffle, no?
Me too.
I was out with a couple of friends, and it was this girl, and she goes, "Oh, come over here. I want to have a beaver tail." And I was like, "Huh?" I was and I do that double take. What? Did I hear that correctly?
I ain't eating no damn.
I don't know who created that in Canada, but they did their thing with that.
Must have been a French Canadian.
Definitely.
Must have been an accident.
Definitely.
That was the poutine.
But I keep hearing y'all talk about the poutines, and that ain't nothing I ever seen over here.
Looking at
you guys, I've seen it tried to be duplicated a few times in the States, but they use cheddar cheese, and that's just a total fail. You need that curd cheese.
We have chili on fries. I've seen that before.
Yeah, we have that
fries, cheese fries.
But
the way y'all describe it, I've never seen that over here.
We have
you eat it at the right place, and you'll crave for it in your dreams.
Yeah, man.
My first poutine was like Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yo,
me too.
But
It was different back then.
and we used to kill that. Like that's all we. No one wanted the chicken. It was like, yeah, I'm going to Kentucky for a poutine. I'm going to Kentucky for a poutine. You know.
It's either you got the original or the barbecue. The original or the creamy one there.
Mm-hmm.
I like those Old Bay seasoned fries. The fries with the Old Bay seasoning, they're pretty good too.
They are.
Man, it's like we live on a different side. When Josh describes something, it's like what?
You know about that, Danny. Come on.
What.
Old Bay seasoned fries? Come on.
What? I'm trying to think of the guy on this other channel I'm on. You'll be talking about something and he'll say something that ain't got nothing to do with it.
You're talking about fries.
What is that guy name? Oh, fuck.
You're talking about fries.
Edward?
I've never heard of those fries, though, Josh.
No,
you know what Old Bay is, though, right? Old Bay is the season, the red seasoning.
Yeah.
Are you talking about someone in the chat or on the panel?
Yeah, it's an Old Bay seasoning box. It comes in
on the other channel. You know, the person would always pop up something that ain't got nothing to do with what we're talking about. We used to pick at him all the time. I can't think of the name. Anyway, I'm just fucking with Josh. But the Old Bay stuff, you from New England, right?
New York, but yeah, maybe that is Eastern more.
Because you had a thing to have like the lobster, corn, sausage, shrimp stuff. We call it Low Country Bowl down here where we from. I don't know what they call it in New England.
They have like clam chowder up there in New England.
Chowder.
But it's called like, we also call it frogmore stew too. Basically, it's like corn on the cob, sausage, potatoes, shrimp. And you cook it all together. You ever heard of that? But I know I also don't like seafood.
That sounds like a bayou. Is it like bayou type, like New Orleans type?
But why do they call it frog something?
Cajun type or whatever?
They call it, that's just a name. It's called Low Country Ball. I heard frogmore stew. But
just the name wouldn't make. They could have put chicken in that shit and everything, and not just the name would have been like, no, thank you.
Alonzo, I'm telling you.
Sounds like the bayou, man.
Delicious.
Sounds like New Orleans.
Maybe, but
you like corn, don't you?
Sounds like some Cajun.
I do like corn.
You eat corn on the cob?
Absolutely.
Yes.
All right. You eat sausage, right?
No.
Regular
sounds good.
No.
Depends how you want to put it in that sentence.
You don't eat pork sausage?
I don't eat pork anymore.
Okay, well.
You're Muslim?
No,
shrimp?
I just don't do it.
You don't like shrimp?
Absolutely
shrimp, yes.
not.
Oh,
I love shrimp, man.
Cockroaches of the sea, bro.
Yo, man.
Let me see if this works.
Good.
I'm allergic to shrimp now, but I used to like shrimp before I had my allergies come in.
Hello.
Cockroaches of the sea, bro.
Phantom Zone.
I'm Phantom Zone Yash for liking shrimp.
I got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out to Jordan Cruz, man. His weird pizza with Thousand Island dressing, bro. Come on, man.
Oh, you saw that too? Yeah.
We'll get to that.
The best pizza is Meat Lovers. Oh God, I love it.
Sure.
Looks like I froze, guys. I'll be right back. Roberto, read the chat and continue till I come right back.
Phantom Zone yourself. That's good.
Oh, wait, I moved. Shit. No, froze.
You good?
Yeah, no.
Okay, so we have Flash Thompson here. I would stop breathing when I'm asleep, so I got him out.
So
I think he's back to the kidney stones before.
Oh, okay. Well, I can't take control of that shit like he was doing, or at least I'm a rookie to that.
Trying to read him.
Yeah, but how do you change? He could only one who could change him on the screen, right?
Can you try to click on the comment? I'm
on the comments, but I can't control that. I'm not.
You can read it,
administrator.
Oh,
Doctor said I have so many stones he could count them all. Damn, that's a lot.
Oh fuck! That hurts.
I'm back. So where do we leave off now?
Shrinks them. We're down a Poe. Apple cider vinegar shrinks them.
Oh, does it?
I'm drinking milk and soda.
Okay. I'm still on.
We're at Mads.
Yeah, I'm still on Mad. Okay, so I'll skip to here. Danny is giving us diabetes from hearing this. Yeah, with all that sugar, I agree.
You're talking about, well, shit, you said he did the same thing.
Yeah, I know, but whatever. She said you, so I'll stick with you. Haven't had stones since 2011. Well, hopefully you don't have any more.
Man. Drink that water.
Because it sounds like nothing you don't want. Apple snack sounds off-brand.
Honey Crisp.
Hey, do you not
Honey
see
Crisp.
Kellogg's on
Honey
this thing?
Smacks.
Okay. Kellogg's is not off brand, sir.
Sounds knockoff.
Yeah, it does sound knockoff. On that topic, what's your weirdest food combo? Ooh.
Oh man,
Well,
you want me to start? You don't want me to start?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, Daddy.
Red Lobster sells these Cheddar Bay biscuits, which I think are fantastic. I used to always put applesauce on them.
I bet you I'm going to win.
Each their own.
Your food battle.
I don't really, I can't think of a combo, but I know his brother had a combo that had me like, what the hell? Which was spaghetti and Oreos.
Spaghetti and Oreos.
Yeah.
With sauce or without sauce?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he's
Probably with sauce.
Yeah, with sauce, spaghetti and Oreos.
That's pretty damn disgusting.
Yeah. I didn't like that one. Roberto, yours?
No.
I told you, my shit was that bread and banana.
Oh, the bread and bananas. And
Every morning.
Hold on, Josh.
My
Banana sandwich?
Yeah.
You know, the thing that I used to do.
Is that ghetto or what?
I wasn't crazy. I would put ketchup on my omelet.
No, I did that. Ketchup on my scrambled eggs.
Okay, I used to put ketchup on my rice.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've seen that.
Yeah, I used to
put salad dressing on my rice.
I've tried that too.
But I can't remember which one I used to love as a kid, so I won't do it again.
Josh, go ahead. You're up, my friend, because I know you got something.
Every morning, eggs and sauerkraut. I have to have sauerkraut with my eggs. I know.
What is sauerkraut again?
You don't know what sauerkraut is?
Like fermented cabbage, man. It is disgusting.
So you don't like sauerkraut at all, even like on hot dogs and stuff?
Hell no.
Oh.
No.
I got to make sure. I'm running low, actually. I bought some sauerkraut just recently, so I'm all set for tomorrow.
Burgers.
It looks like rotten. It looks like rotten cabbage, Roberto.
Okay. Is it like pickled?
Yeah.
I can't do that pickle shit.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Mm-mm. And Flash Thompson said burgers with a lot of mayonnaise and cheese. Yes.
That could work.
And I will tell you something.
Burger, God, I can't stand it wet.
This one over here is Mr. Extra Mayo on his burgers.
That was back in the day. When I had my little train going.
Well, let me ask you this.
Whopper with cheese, no pickles.
Do y'all have Miracle Whip up there?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You see, and one thing I never got, because if you guys watch Undercover Brother, there's that scene where he can't stand mayonnaise. And I was like, when they're saying black people don't eat mayonnaise. And I was like, yeah, I didn't know where they got that from either.
I'm telling you, the commercial was a sandwich isn't a sandwich unless it has Miracle Whip. And that's damn sure the truth.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love me some mayonnaise. But big Whopper cheese, no pickles, extra mayo. It's edged in my mind forever.
Just a struggle to keep that bun, right? Just a struggle to keep the bun on with all that extra mayo.
Jordan Cruz is trolling us, man. You don't eat pickles and popcorn.
Pickles and popcorn.
You're just trolling us, man.
I know that's nasty. That's like something you get at the theater.
I don't know about even that on the theater. I mean, maybe if he's talking about the Del Pickles powder stuff, yeah, I could see that.
You know how they sell like the pickles in the jar?
Mm-hmm.
They sell them at theaters down here. I don't know about up there where y'all at.
Yeah.
Hell no, man.
Why?
They do. I'm saying like pickle. You never see like the deviled eggs and the pickle picks and all that stuff. They don't sell that at the theater, but I've seen the pickles, hot dogs, pizza, the candy and the popcorn. Shit, yeah.
Well, yeah,
we got one in the theaters where my daughter live at in Georgia. They have like reclining chairs, and they sell regular menu. You get the menu and pick what you want.
We have that here too.
It's a VIP here, no?
Yeah, we do have one here like that. VIP.
You could order.
I never been to one like that before.
You could order alcohol and drink.
That's on the South Shore.
Yeah, right. And I think they were making one, I believe, in the West Island. I'm not sure, but I believe they're opening one up there. But yeah, it's called VIP.
But see, that's asking for trouble. So why the hell I want to get drunk when I'm paying to watch a movie?
You put me in a reclining chair in a theater and don't ask
You're
me
passing
what the movie
out.
was about. I'm struggling sitting up. You're going to have me recline now? Give me a drink? People would be like, who the fuck is snoring up front there? That's all you do.
Yeah, Florida, you could have one. I visited Florida. You could have one drink, and that was it.
Oh no, we cannot. I think I've never been there, but I'm sure. Yeah,
so you can't afford it anymore.
Yeah,
yeah, that's crazy.
So
that's crazy.
Like vodka and whiskey, though.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, strong drinks, mixed drinks, beer. You know what I mean? Then they bring the food, and it's all brought to your chair, from what I hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's my daughter said, and that man, shit, man, I'm like Roberto. Don't let it be something that's halfway boring.
Yeah.
Like I'm ashamed to admit this, man, but I'm gonna admit it to y'all, man.
Off our chest.
This is where the truth comes out, Danny.
Yes.
Partly about my daughters, man, they were like in high school, maybe a little bit younger. They fooled me to go see the remake of Bewitched. And I knew something was wrong, man, because when I look in there, I was like the only black person. Like, what the fuck? And then I looked, and it was like 4 more black people. There's no lie. And finally, I said, "Man, I'm not watching this shit." So I got up. I said, "I'm gonna go outside, and I'm gonna let y'all stay here until y'all want to get done." And every black person I walked by, man, was asleep. That let me know that I wasn't the only person. I wasn't just. That just wasn't my thought. So I will never
That's
ever.
That's not a movie that you need to remake. That's
it was
not
called
a show.
Bewitched.
Yeah, we used to watch the TV show Bewitched, where she twinkles her nose and ding 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 happen. You know, that shit was on TV. That wasn't a movie.
Yeah.
Man, I took a girl to the movie one time and she fell asleep in that movie. I was pissed. Yeah, I was pissed.
My gosh.
And it was IMAX, man. You know what I mean? So you've been to the IMAX theater here. The sound is loud, picture is bright. You know what I mean? And I'm sitting there and I'm looking over and he's like sleeping on the fucking. I was like, never again.
I would have just got up and left to sleep.
Never again. Never again.
What movie was it?
She would have woke up and wondered.
I don't remember.
It wasn't John Wick, right? She wasn't sleeping through John Wick. I hope.
No, it was an action movie too. It was a good one too, but no.
Oh man,
Pass the fuck up.
But I went to sleep halfway through. What's the one with the Joker girlfriend, Harley Quinn?
Margot
Robbie.
Man, like the first 30 minutes of that movie, shit, I couldn't tell you. I was. Oh, shit.
I've only slept in one movie, and that was like the Dracula movie, the one with Bram Stoker's Dracula. Yeah, that should put my ass to sleep.
There was a show that was on Netflix. Had to do with a bank robbery and a clown mask or some kind of mask. It was a very popular show.
Oh,
everybody's Sorry, what's it called?
It's called Money Heist in English, but
there you go.
Casa de Papel.
My daughter keeps telling me, "Dad, you have to watch this show. It's an amazing show." I go, "I can't get past the first episode. I keep falling asleep." I swear to God, I tried a good 10, 15 times to watch it because everybody's telling me. I keep passing out like out of control. You know when you're like, your head, you're catching yourself with whiplash. I'm like, I can't watch this fucking movie. I'm gonna get injured, man. I don't know what it is about that movie, but and if there's subtitles, forget it, man. Forget it.
And reading now.
I don't even know what the people look like. I'm focusing so hard on the reading. I'm like, am I reading a book or am I watching a movie? What?
No Parasite for you, Roberto, I guess, huh?
Oh, it's hard, man. It's hard, man.
No, it's gonna have to be in the morning with the coffee.
I can actually picture him sitting there in his chair trying to fight sleep.
It's hard, Daddy.
I'm ready to get Phantom Zone, man.
Where was it? I can't remember what we were doing. I think you and Rock came to check me, and Rock or we went to Rock's house and he passed out. We were watching the, I think it was the Super Bowl. Yeah, watching the Super Bowl, and he passed right out, man. And I think you passed out too.
Yeah, I did too, man.
Both these guys passed out, man. I was like, really?
I think the halftime show knocked me out, man.
And I mean, and you know what? Yeah, go ahead.
I know what it was because back then weed wasn't legal. So I like to think that sativa had a majority effect play in the kind of weed that was going around. So we love to get high, but unfortunately the downside is we kept passing out. So I was like, my buddy lives on the other side of town, and every time I go and check him, I look over, like I'm talking to him, and I look over, he's out, man. His lips are all dry like fucking dirt. I was like, yo, and I said, okay, I'll just watch and I'm out too. And his wife always comes in the room and starts laughing. That's how we wake up. She's like, why do you guys even hook up? I don't know.
Right.
And we're grown-ass men. We're not even kids. You know what I mean?
Right, because it's the three of us, and these two guys are passed out, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, really? Like, I'm watching these guys. Luckily, I just lived around the corner, but I'm like, damn, bro. I guess I should have watched the Super Bowl at home by myself, man, because I was doing it anyways.
I'm ready to get Phantom Zone, man. There's one movie I fell asleep for, Star Wars related.
Yeah, I don't even want to hear it.
It's getting real funny, yo.
I don't want to
hear it. Josh, you like walking the tight line.
No, Solo. I watched most of Solo.
Oh, okay. You should have started with that.
Well, no, the third act, dude. When the kids came in or whatever, and they met Han Solo, I fell right asleep, and I woke up to Darth Maul, and I was like, "What happened?"
Oh no, that was not Solo. Yeah, I gotta take you out for that one because that was the Phantom Menace, and that was one not to be fallen asleep on.
No, Darth Maul was in Solo.
Oh yes, he was at the end of Solo. Okay,
at the end.
Okay,
that was
so
the best part of the movie.
Yeah, if you're talking Solo, I could give you that. My bad.
Okay, all right. I didn't know how you guys feel about it because I know you guys love your Star Wars, but that movie was
there.
Hansel's favorite movie was Solo.
All-time worst movie.
All-time worst movie?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, I know who that is, without a shadow of a doubt. There's
Which
two
one?
of them.
On the Star Wars franchise? Or?
Blank Man and Meteor Man are the worst movies ever.
Break yourself.
Blank
man.
Man's amazing, but
what the hell are you talking about? No, do not. And I can't believe you guys are making me bring the Phantom Zone to off our chest. Off our chest are not supposed to be Phantom Zone.
That's right.
But when you talk stupid shit, you gotta go. Sorry.
I'm telling it off my chest, and you Phantom Zone me.
Come on, you can't do that shit, man.
Yeah, but he said those two movies just to piss me off, so he had to go.
Well, he's getting it off his chest. Maybe you pissed him off.
No, he should kept that shit on his chest. Mine would probably be After Earth.
Yeah, After Earth's pretty bad.
It was Will Smith and his son. Yeah.
You know,
I didn't see that.
That's a guilty pleasure movie for me.
Really? Now that one I will Phantom Zone your ass for. Holy cow!
I like the part where when I say good, I like the part where he kills that cat or whatever at the end.
Okay.
That's stalking him and stuff, kind of through the whole movie. But the acting, like you said, yeah, it's kind of hard to watch. But I try to take something positive out of any kind of crappy movie, and pretty much it's a crap zone. But the part where he killed that damn cat, wherever the hell it was, I like that part. Kind of like Gemini Man. A lot of people didn't like that man, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I like Gemini Man. It wasn't bad. Roberto, your movie?
I would have to say it would be either Waterworld.
Okay, yeah, Waterworld was pretty bad too.
Or Company of Wolves. Did you see that?
No, that was good.
I swear those were German Shepherds with contacts.
Damn.
They had these things running. I said, those are dogs. I was saying it out loud in the theater. Those are dogs with contact lenses on. That's sad. You couldn't even draw some really bad looking wolves. You use German Shepherds.
And you guys care?
Oh, dude. Man, worst movie. I I watched something on Netflix the other day with my wife that I don't even remember the title, but it was fucking terrible.
Yeah,
I don't remember what it is.
There's a handful of shit movies
I don't know,
on
man.
Netflix, man.
Yeah, there is really.
I mean, more than a handful.
I'll go with that fucking sci-fi
Like a
with John
big
Travolta.
budget piece of shit.
Battlefield
Earth.
something. Yeah, that was
Battlefield
freaking
Earth.
terrible.
Yeah, that was a horrible movie. Josh, you said Solo, right?
No, that's not one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life, though. Solo wasn't that bad. The Visit, man, The Visit. I can't even deal with the kid with the white kid that was rapping, and it was just so boring. The grandparents and the stupid twist at the end. It's like M. Night, man, enough out of you.
Yeah, no, I didn't like. Yeah, his movies were trash too.
Lady in the Water too. I didn't see the Airbender movie because I can't bring myself.
Oh my god, that was bad too.
I can't, man.
Well, Poe said mac and cheese and barbecue sauce. I don't know about that one.
What?
Mac and cheese and barbecue
sauce?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah,
for me, I'm sorry. I am not a very big fan of barbecue sauce. So that just writes me off. Like HP, barbecue sauce, all them kind of like hickory. Nah, I can't do that, man.
So if you barbecue, you don't put them on? Or you make your own?
On ribs, that's the only thing I can eat it on ribs.
Really?
Yeah.
You should try my aunt's barbecue sauce, bro. I can guarantee you would love it.
On ribs? Yes.
On ribs, chicken, because she makes her own, right? But it's not really it's like a sweet kind of, oh my God, yo, I had my birthday. Your cousin, Craig, was there, and another friend was there, right? So she barbecued and everything. And I kid you not, these guys stood by the stove and were just stealing ribs after they got their food, to the point where we were leaving and I gave my aunt a hug. I'm like, okay, bye, auntie. And she was like, don't ever bring your friends back here.
Kill it, eh? Kill it.
Yeah, they killed it. Mayo is nasty. Whoever made mayo ain't never have no poom poom.
Wow. What? Mayo.
That's Khalib.
If you've been down there and it smells like mayo, there's something wrong with that poom poom.
Well, that's definitely right. But hey, man, I like me some mayo, man. Wow, handful of chopped up pickles and popcorn.
Maybe it's pickle flavored popcorn, because I know they're making all these weird ass flavors of popcorn, like sugar cookie and jalapeno popcorn and shit.
Yeah, I was thinking, that's what I said. If it's like the powder stuff, I can get with that. But if it's like you're talking about real pickles, no.
How the fuck did we just get so thrown off of COVID now that I almost forgot what the show was about?
It's
man.
better off. It's better off. We're better off talking about pickles and popcorn.
I'm just saying, man. We took an exit on the highway. We forgot we were recording.
You know?
Man.
I throw hot chips.
We're headed towards Laval.
You know what I'd like to do, Anzo, one week on our show?
Yeah, sure.
Just go off of what our guests want to get off their chests.
Absolutely. We could do that. We could do that for next week.
Yeah, get them involved.
Okay, we can do that next week. You hear that, guys? So next week, the chat is going to be popping. Whatever you guys want to talk about in the comments, you mention it, and we'll talk about it. You know,
we'll throw it out there for a minute. So
absolutely,
that'd be great.
I throw hot chips on my meals. Okay, I mean, I see people eat chips with their meals, so that's okay. Yeah, Poe barbecue and mac and cheese is the bomb. You guys are crazy. Philly cheesesteaks from Papa John's.
I'd like to try that.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
we have
new,
a Papa
right?
John's here, but I never had a Philly cheesesteak
only
from
one.
there.
I think that's new.
Yeah,
That's
there's
new
only
shit.
one. I know.
The one in Laval.
Yeah, and I drove down there for their pizza, bro.
How is it?
I know Dom's
It's fucking fire.
Really?
Yeah, it's worth going down there for.
You guys,
it's not even 5 minutes from me.
Yeah,
you guys
it's
should try
fire.
Monzo's in LaSalle. It's really good.
Monzo's is off the hook.
Keep in mind, I live in New York, so you already know.
So yeah, drive up, jump the border, man.
You didn't even know.
If you want to talk sick pizza, Damos.
Yeah, I heard of it.
Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
New York slice.
Yeah.
I want to go to New York and go to Chinatown. How is that, Josh?
It's crazy.
I never went to Chinatown.
It's crazy.
But I don't know if you want to go now, man. You know,
That's a little racist.
No.
That's what I was thinking about.
No. I meant because the area. That doesn't mean like
Go to Chinatown. You guys buy one for $1.
No, I didn't say any of that, man.
Josh, they're coming after you now, son.
Oh man, you guys.
Danny, do you have like a bottomless pit? Because you haven't stopped eating since you got
At nighttime, it's like at night. I don't eat all day.
Mhm.
And man, at nighttime, I'll
make up
consume
for it now.
2,000 calories.
So it's definitely not a gremlin.
Nope. Last Mama Bear said real mayonnaise is nice. That Miracle Whip is pure garbage. I like real mayonnaise more than Miracle Whip, to be
I'm
honest.
a Hellman's guy.
Phantom Zone, her please.
I like the olive oil mayo. Do you guys like the olive oil mayo?
Yeah. Yes.
All right.
I was just about to Phantom Zone him, but now I got to Phantom Zone both of you guys for this olive oil mayonnaise.
I ain't jumping on that.
I know, man.
Fuck that olive oil mayonnaise shit. Yuck.
That's good.
It's good.
Jordan Cruz said, I just
sound like
grabbed
something that
some
makes you use the bathroom a lot.
Which one? Popcorn and pickles?
Mayonnaise.
Oh, yeah, I know, right?
That's like something that will fuck your stomach completely up.
I agree. And Jordan said, I just grab slices and throw them in the popcorn bag. So he's talking about the pickles. Yuck. Sorry, yuck. Got a whole bunch of different flavored Oreos here. Yeah, we don't have them here in Montreal. Golden Oreos are better than the originals. 100% Khalib. I love the golden ones.
What's the golden ones?
Anzo, she's talking about us.
Butter cookies, right? It's like
Just
like
the sugar ones.
Man's talking about us.
Yeah,
She ain't talking about no cookies.
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
Matt is in Toronto, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My
she
bad.
got the same Oreos we do.
That shit slipped right over my head. The golden Oreos are just the same kind of Oreos, but the cookie
yellow?
outside is yellow. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Ramen, and I crumble peanut butter crackers in there. What?
What is peanut butter
See, I know he's trolling. I know
with ramen noodles.
So you eat pizza with Thousand Island. You
I know that's
pickles
nasty.
and popcorn and ramen and peanut butter. You're making this.
Wait, hold on. That's all
You're
Jordan
trolling.
right and all that?
All of it. He's trolling. He's totally trolling.
Jordan Cruz. All right, Jordan, man. I don't know, man. But tú estás loco, man.
Yeah, for real. Even Khalib's like, what the fuck, Jordan?
His name isn't even Jordan, man.
Definitely wins with those combos. Absolutely. Hey, what's up, Austin? Glad you could make it. And Mads again here. I know what he's talking about. Lobster tails are common in Italian bakeries.
Yep.
No.
That was French.
Ricotta cheese, yeah.
No.
Yeah. Shout out.
Churros with whipped cream and Nutella. Oh my God. Yeah, man. When I go to the Old Port, I grab some churros and I either get like the caramel sauce with it or the chocolate one, man. And oh man, you could dip those in. I could eat like 10 churros, just like scoffing them down, man. So for beaver tails, Kilolo Sunrise is where it's at.
Montreal's where it's at.
No, Montreal,
right.
yeah.
That's
Montreal
right.
has the beaver tails. Sorry, Matt. What's your guys' favorite pizza place?
Man.
Domino's.
Are we talking franchise or just in general?
I guess in general, but I'm saying
I
Domino's
think we
because
have to go with franchise because in general it's too big, you know?
Right. So I'm going franchise and I'm saying Domino's.
Amendolas.
Yeah, me too.
We have Amendolas in Monroe, man. Amendolas is really good.
We don't know what Amendolas is. Is it franchise?
No, it's good. No, when you come down
Come
to
on,
Monroe,
Josh, we just said we're going to do franchises, man.
Oh, just franchise? Oh, franchise
Yeah.
pizza, Papa John's. I froze
Really?
a little bit.
Okay, I'd go with Papa John's too.
I haven't tried it yet, so I would
I'm gonna
have
try
to say
Little
Domino's.
Caesars.
Yeah,
I haven't had Little
Domino's,
Caesars yet.
Roberto.
Didn't Papa John's have some kind of issue with
Yeah, with the brothers.
stuff at one
With
time?
the brothers in general.
Yeah, they did, and I think that's when Shaq ended up becoming the spokesperson for it because he's like a part owner of Papa John's.
Yeah,
Oh, he is?
I think he's trying to change the image on that.
Yeah, I
Did
agree.
you say Little Caesars, Josh?
No, I said I haven't had it yet. We had one, and I never went.
To me, Little Caesars tastes like those
Cardboard.
pizzas you buy at the grocery
Does
store.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, do we still have Little
didn't like
Caesars
it.
here?
I don't know, but
There was one in the West Island.
we used to have one too, and I never liked it either.
I think it died out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you can say what you want, man. I like DiGiorno's too. I do like DiGiorno's. It's some good pizza, like for
the frozen DiGiorno's.
Yeah.
That chicken, the one with the chicken, man, is fire, bro. The chicken DiGiorno is fire.
You guys are making me hungry, man.
Poutine is amazing. Damn right.
That's right, yo.
I love churros. Absolutely delicious. Yeah. We know there are tasty treats in Montreal.
Damn right there is. Like a buffet.
What up, Monster Paradise? How you doing, brother? Y'all some funny old heads. Hey, man.
I love that. Old heads.
Phantom Zone you for that, man. What do you mean?
Who's that?
I don't know, a new
Rutana?
one. Yeah, a new person. Well, welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the show. You know,
damn right, we're funny.
Spread the love. Spread the love.
Jake. Poutine sounds like something else. Poutine. You got to get yourself a poutine, man.
After you eat one, you do this.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree.
What was that, Josh?
I did it.
Hey, New York, Manhattan, baby. What's up?
Don't discriminate.
I dislike shrimp. Me too, Poe. Like I said, cockroaches of the sea.
Poe is from like Alabama, Mississippi. That's like shrimp capital of the world.
Well, Poe tried alligator, and I'm like,
okay,
that's what they eat.
You want alligator, but don't like shrimp. What the hell?
I say, I agree with that, but I ain't eaten either of them. So,
you ever have octopus? I had octopus before.
Oh hell no!
That
it's all right.
It looked like damn gum.
Man, I had
squid, no calamari.
I had goat brain. That my dad was like, my dad
brain.
Yeah.
Goat brain.
Yeah. My dad tricked me into it, and he goes, try this, and I'm like, I ate it. I'm like, what is that? And then he uncovered his plate and he had the skull of the goat. My mom cooked. It was like right out of Indiana Jones, man. With
they call it something else, though. What is it called?
I don't know, man.
It's another name for it.
Did you like it though, or no? Be honest.
No, I don't like the taste. Honestly, it was mushy, so I don't like it.
I remember.
No, I'm all about texture, and that shit ain't happening.
Me too. Right. So that's what I'm saying. When I had my birthday party 2 years ago, I went to a restaurant, and we had ordered the meal where it comes with the first is an appetizer, then another course, and they had it was either squid or octopus, one of the two, but little legs. We're like, nope. My son was like, yeah, I'll try it. Ate it.
So they call it sweetbreads or something like that.
Do they? I have no idea.
Like
that's what Hannibal Lecter. Yep, Hannibal Lecter.
Call them like sweetbreads.
Yeah.
Can watch while that damn cooking shows, man.
Nasty. Spaghetti and
seriously.
Spaghetti and Oreos. No, I agree.
That's
here's one. A banana sandwich sounds.
You have to try it.
Oh, she wants to try it. Are you doing backstage tonight? I could do something, Pickles, if you want to come in after. If you even want to come in now, I could send you the link. I mean, we'll close up soon, but if you want to come in for a bit, you can. After the stream.
Cool.
I'll be doing disco if you're up tonight on Pixelate. Disco what?
What the? You talking about disco music?
Yeah, disco music? That's what I'm asking.
Oh my god.
I have no idea. Reclining chair and alcohol sleep isn't what I'd be thinking of. Yeah, we know what you'd be thinking of.
Thanks for the chocolate.
You know? My stepdad used to take my 3 siblings to the movies so he could nap during their time. They're distracted and he snores. That would be the worst, man. If you fall asleep in a movie and you're a big snore.
My God. My daughter must have woke me up a good 7 times. Dad, you're snoring. Dad, you're snoring. Dad. I said, am I still falling asleep? I don't even remember falling asleep.
You know? And Pixel said he slept through Endgame. Of course you did. I don't know how, but whatever.
It's crazy. I drove like in the middle of the night to see that shit. It was the only time I could see it.
Khalif said, LDG, what crack do you snort? How did you fall asleep during Endgame?
It's the opposite of crack, man.
Exactly.
It must have been like heroin, man, or something. Make you fall asleep.
I fell asleep during Star Trek. Which Star Trek?
Probably 2009. I didn't fucks with that either, Star Trek.
Fell asleep during Force Awakens. It wasn't the weed putting them to sleep. Football is boring. What?
The hell?
No, it's not.
Max. Come on, man.
But I would kind of have to agree with you since they passed out during the Super Bowl. You know what I mean?
Super Bowl.
You're tired of the Patriots winning, man.
Yeah, I think it could have been a Patriots year too.
Probably was. I know.
I fell asleep during Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. Solo was pretty boring.
Wait, that's the animated one, huh?
No, that was the first two Spider-Man.
What was the last one I saw? The animated one. That shit.
That's
so well.
Spider-Verse.
Wow, that was done so good, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It was good. That was one of the best Spider-Man movies they made.
The storyline, everything.
Yep. Isn't it terrible? Ghostfire. Y'all are going to do a 10-hour stream if Fonzo doesn't catch up with the chat. Yeah, I'm working on it, man. I'm working on it.
I'm shocked, Fonzo. I'm shocked that you didn't like Solo, you guys. What about you, Danny?
I hated that shit.
Danny, thoughts? No? Okay. All right.
Almost there, guys. Almost there. Avatar: The Last Bender and Thor: Dark World were the worst movies I've ever seen. Fell asleep in. Avatar, yes. I liked Thor: The Dark World. Yeah, that was bad. Hereditary was the most devilish shit I have ever watched. Hereditary.
And you liked it, right? Hereditary was great, right? You liked it?
What is that? That's a horror movie?
Yeah. It's Ari Aster. Ari Aster.
One if you need to read that, Tom's like, yes, I'm getting there. Mayo can be used as lube. Really?
Yeah. Lube can also be used as lube too, man.
Yeah, exactly.
That goes with my Ceramic comment from before, I guess.
Not speaking from experience. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Kettle corn is good, but barbecue flavored popcorn is good. Yeah. I don't mind barbecue flavored popcorn.
I just want these regular
Chinatown. Danny looks like the black cookie monster.
Brutal.
I was hating on you, Danny.
What is this, man? Oh my god.
My granddad told me in the mall to walk away from this Chinese dude when COVID started. His old thought. Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
was the stereotype, right?
Yeah, but then Trump was out there, the Chinese virus, you know? Russia is coming after you, Josh.
Oh, Russia? That's Russia?
Domino's Pizza is the best. Little Caesars is the worst pizza at the best price. Trademark this. Old heads. Yes, we were called old heads.
Old heads, yeah.
I think Josh is the youngest one of us, to be honest.
35.
How old are you now, Geshka?
45.
45? Okay, so you're in the okay. Yo, alligator bites is wicked. They have them in Florida. No.
I would try it.
That's your boy, Geshka.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, man.
No.
I don't know about that.
Dump it in batter and deep fry it. Throw some sauce on it. Be okay. Hell to the no. Sorry. Like I said before, just because you pour syrup on shit, that don't make it pancakes. Best Mexican food place.
They have a place, Frontera. It's awesome. They have like 40 different types of tequila over here. It's really good shit, man.
There's a place, I forgot what it's called on Jantalon. I forgot what it's called.
I like me some Three Amigos. You know what I mean?
There's a franchise that I just went to.
Taco Bizzle.
Oh,
Taco
Mucho Burrito.
Yeah, that's one.
I highly recommend, if none of you have tried it and you like burritos, you have to try Mucho Burrito. I'm telling you, it is the freshest fucking burrito I've ever eaten. And I've tried it at 3 different locations, and I keep telling them, I hope you're as good as the last one.
We don't have that here.
How's the military?
It's not an American. It's not an American brand. Mucho burrito.
No. Never heard of it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Our American brand is called Moe's Southwestern Grill.
No.
And then we got one. Well, of course, everybody heard of Taco Bell. I don't really consider that Mexican.
They have those in Texas. Moe's. I think I've been to one.
Yeah, I think it's originated in Texas. Then you got Chipotle's. That's a big one now.
Yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah,
never been there. I live in California. There was one called Alberto's. I guarantee
that's Mexican.
Yes, in a 3-year time frame, I guarantee you, I probably consumed over 300 burritos from that place.
Sure.
Because man, they were delicious. They call it a Caña Asada burrito. $2.50 when I went there, man. It was about that big around, about that long.
Oh, for that price, I'd be there pretty often myself too.
Some days when I'd eat 3, like one for lunch, afternoon snack.
What's up, Pickles?
Again before I went to bed.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on?
What's up? Roberto, LDG Pickles, Gaishka, LDG. Pixels, but I say Pickles.
So Danny, basically what you were trying to say, it was too small for you?
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, man. But Roberto, you don't eat Taco Bells?
I just find it like
I love it.
The most bland food I've ever put in my mouth, man.
It's because you got to put a bunch of sauce in it, man.
Shit, I'm sorry. I didn't mean Taco Bells. I mean Three Amigos.
Oh.
Three Amigos is good. It's just too much hype, like, the whole place is like dimly lit. It's just outdated, I find,
Okay. I like the food though. I think it's pretty good, man. They have a chicken
for fresh food. I can't lie, it was good.
Yeah.
But and for like a quick in and out, like for like a McDonald's kind of concept per se, that mucho burrito, I swear.
There we go.
I could not. Again, I don't want to overemphasize, but the freshness of it was what blew me away.
Nice.
One place I want to go is San Francisco, because I've heard that's like the best food capital in the United States. I want to go there. I've heard a lot of good things about their Mexican foods and Chinese foods.
We need a background like that, also.
I know.
You just like rice-a-roni.
I know, but this is
where they make that.
Hey, I used to like rice-a-roni, man.
Shit.
Can't fuck
it up.
Shit.
All I could do is put in the microwave.
The San Francisco treat?
Yeah. And the first time I ever had it was at his house over here. And man, I used to go and buy that shit all the time. Like, yeah, give me some rice-a-roni, bro. That
nice and
fire.
Shit, man.
But we can't get that shit no more. I never see it.
I think we were buying it when we did our Plattsburgh trip.
Oh yeah.
Carlos and Pepe's was the other one.
Oh, okay, yeah, we have that here.
Yeah.
We have that here. Yeah. Spider-Man Homecoming is the best Spider-Man movie. I hate this shit. Josh, hold up. Did you like it?
You're not a horror fan, man. You don't know real horror.
Wife's birthday is today. Happy birthday to your wife, Matt.
Yes, happy B-Day.
Yeah, I sent a message on Facebook to show my respect to you guys. So hope she enjoys it, and you better be treating her right on her birthday. Matt said drove to Alabama from Michigan, 14 hours and 38 minutes.
Wow.
Damn.
If I had to do that, instead of flying, I would do that. Happy birthday to your wife.
Well, I done drove from South Carolina to California. That's 3 days by yourself, bro. That is a god awful drive.
Matt said he heard about Moe's. There's a Moe's near him.
Yeah, we have one. That's all right.
Happy birthdays to your wife. Moe's is pretty good. At least their nachos are. She's from Alabama, Mississippi here. Yes, Poe, we done know. Live in Georgia. Taking best how many times I will be Phantom Zone before the show goes out. Well, Pickles, I try not to Phantom Zone on this one, but as you can see, I was pushed to send some Phantom Zones today, so you may get it. In-N-Out Burger, the bomb.
It's a California
I've heard
thing.
of it.
Only California.
I've never ate there.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Oops,
strictly
sorry.
California.
Dropped my phone, tried to say Carlos and Pepe on Peel. Okay.
That's MTLer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lex Luthor is back. Where's the kryptonite? After last night, I don't think LDG is going to be drinking for a few days.
Yeah, recovery.
I wanted to rose buffet in Las Vegas, but since COVID, no one going to buffets.
Mm-hmm.
And Clark Kent and Lex Luthor are in the stream.
That's number one ways you can get COVID, according to studies.
Is going through buffets.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. When we
buffets
were open up
nightclubs,
I agree with the nightclubs, but when we were open up here, man, I went to restaurants, I went to the movies. You know what I mean? I did what I had to do. I took my precautions and everything, but I still went.
I figured if they were following the rules and regulations, why close them down? The ones that aren't abiding, close them down.
I agree.
No,
I agree. I said that one.
There's something I wanted to bring up that Danny was talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
When you were talking about your iPhone and when it's off, it's off. iPhone's got that wireless technology where you can wirelessly power your battery now just by putting it on top of something.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
They can turn your phone on like that if they wanted to wirelessly. If you're driving your car and you're trying to go somewhere, when you know how they have those metal rods on the bottom of your when you pull up to an intersection and it knows when you're over those metal magnets, they can easily do something like that where if you drive over an intersection, it'll power your phone on immediately and give away everything that you're doing. So don't think just because your phone's off that your phone's off. It isn't.
You have to put it in your microwave.
To assume it's on. Yeah, seriously. And especially now that Mac thinks they can do whatever the hell they want, they're going steps and beyond of invading your privacy right now. It's not even funny.
And it's funny because
Apple News there.
This message was brought to you by LGB Pixels.
I will tell you this: there is no bigger Apple hater on the planet than this dude right here.
Oh, I'm along with you. I used to be with Apple. I call him the evil empire.
No, I used to be an Apple hater. Then I kind of grew up a little bit. And
you're Phantom zoning me. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I had to give you one. You never got one yet. So
why?
Welcome to the Phantom Zone.
This show is not supposed to have Phantom Zones.
If you're an artist,
I know, but
if you're an artist or a musician, you have to use Apple. There's no doubt. Sorry.
All you got to do is try and create an app. Once you create an app, then you're going to realize how corrupt Apple is.
I do audio and video all day long on my PC, and she runs just fine. And I got a MIDI. I got the whole setup over here. I can do a 16-track audio, Cubase,
on your PC,
all that, no problem.
But I mean, my iPad, literally, just using GarageBand. That's how I made my sound.
Well, you use GarageBand, you get GarageBand quality. But yeah, I mean, you could if you want.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. But we're talking when you were saying production level.
I will agree.
You know what I mean?
Using your PC, I do think it's better.
Yeah, totally. Now, don't get me wrong. I have nothing against Mac. They make the best, awesome paperweights you will ever find. You know what I mean? Seriously. And then you got a nice logo on there. So it looks like you have an Apple on your desk. And it's a beautiful little paperweight. It sits perfectly on your documents. It's heavy enough to keep them down. You're good. You're gold.
You and this Mac shit, bro. Do I have to Phantom Zone you?
Mac spelled backward is crap. You just got to have the eyes to see it.
And Roberto, you hating Macs and Apple, man. I got a MacBook, I got an iPhone 11 Plus Max, and I got an iPad.
Well, my daughters, my wife, they swear by Apple. I said, because you guys don't try and take this phone to the next level, which Apple restricts you from doing.
Exactly.
So then when you take it to the next level, you realize how fucked up they are.
Thank you.
How many shit you can get for free, which they don't let you get. And then you try and create an app. They say, we don't like it, but yet they collect all the royalties if you don't sell 100. So if you sell 99, they'll keep all of that profit. Fuck Apple. Fuck Apple. That's how I
Thank
feel.
you.
You can Phantom Zone me for that.
I need to have you on my show one day, sir. You need to come on my show. I'll be glad to have you any day.
I'll be
Red
there
carpet
anytime
and
you send an
all.
invitation. Thank you, sir.
And unlike Anzo, you are immune from ever being Phantom Zoned in my thing. And I mean immune, okay?
I appreciate that, Vic. So I appreciate that.
I built my PC, but for my tablet, I use an iPad. I use an iPhone for art.
What?
I use.
Now that you said that, what show were we supposed to be on? And we said last week we were going to be on a show, me and you, Roberto, and can't remember. Oh shit, Danny's. Oh no, Danny's there. I thought Phantom was Danny.
Wasn't it Josh's show?
Yeah, I think it was Josh's show.
Oh yeah, you know what I realized? That's Thanksgiving. That was supposed to be tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Thursday, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna do a Thanksgiving.
Well,
show.
I mean, the Pittsburgh Ravens game is canceled, so you could run it during that airtime.
Yeah, I might hold off till next.
What happened?
Thursday.
Why is that game COVID?
I don't know.
Yeah, COVID.
I don't know. Yeah, I think it might be
some
COVID.
Ravens or Steelers have COVID. I don't know which one.
That's right. There are two running backs have it.
Danny said he has to go, so
it's okay.
Danny.
Danny,
fellas.
take care, man.
Have a good one, Danny.
Good show. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Take it easy, bro. Pixel cut endgame.
We still got like 17,
by the way,
17, 16 people watching. So, Roberto, when do you want to close it up?
Let's do it to the quarter hour. If not, we'll run it to the end.
Okay.
Sweet.
So 1 until 1, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. We could do that.
And by the way, disco stands for discovery there.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah.
That's tonight?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know what?
How about 2 a.m.? Still got another hour and a half.
Star Trek Discovery. Yeah, I'm watching that tonight. For sure.
Nice.
I like that show.
I'll do it on Pixelate as soon as it drops. I'll do a watch party.
All right. 7 at least. I don't know. iPhone tracking. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Was Injustice 3 announced? I have no idea.
We should ask Josh.
About Injustice 3?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think so. I mean, I know that there's no need for Injustice 3 because they could just keep putting characters in, just like same thing with Mortal Kombat.
DLC, not unless they change the mechanics or do some kind of mechanic thing, which you don't see today in video games. The days of mechanics getting better and better, that was 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Now it's all about the same damn cookie cutter, just different content now, different skins, different story.
Maybe they'll make it for PS5 for next gen consoles because just to get an upgrade.
I can agree with that. They probably will if they do. I'm still keeping my iPhone. I ain't going to be no hillbilly with an Android. I'm right there with you, Caleb. Right there with you, brother.
I have an Android and an iPhone, so just keep them both.
And don't get me wrong, even I don't like certain things that Android, it doesn't perform or they allow people to make half-bit programs and apps and put them on there. It's not fully stable. I'll give you that much, but Mac is just really flexing their balls as far as how much they're gonna force us to do things that they want, so the other way around.
Do you use Linux a lot, LDG?
I do have some Linux applications, yes.
They hinted, but still no release date. Okay, well, I mean, when it comes out, I'll get it, I'll play it, but I have no idea. I didn't hear anything. I'll do some research later on tonight and see if there's going to be something coming out about that. But Wudakind said, I mean, they can see what I'm doing on my phone if they want. It's just going to be the usual. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can see what I'm doing on my phone.
Screw that. I have no problem if you want people to see what you're doing. I promote you getting paid for it.
Okay,
if you want to give people your information, you are working for the man right now. They made you pay for the phone. Then you're doing all the work on the phone. They take your information and then they make a buck off of it. I'm all about holding your digital footprint. So that way you can, not only can you control who gets it, but you get paid for it because they're making billions of dollars off that information.
That is correct. That I agree with, the information that we do. But at the end of the day, it all started with credit cards. That's how they started tracking. And then the credit cards, and they did it with computers and phones. Like everything now was tracking you. So Wudakan, you have been on weird shit for a while now with that emoji. Which emoji? Maybe it didn't show up on my StreamYard here, but it's possible. Can Apple come out with a vaccine or antivirus for COVID? Maybe one day.
They can't. They can't even make antiviruses for their computers, let alone people.
iPhone,
good joke,
iPad, iPad.
I'm liking this guy more and
That was a
more.
good joke, dude. That was a good joke. Can't hate on it.
Khalib Jones said, if they don't want that shit on their history, they can just look at mine. Yeah, I mean, what are they going to find on my phone? Porn?
Just remember, guys, remember Independence Day?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Aliens were using Macs.
So
the Borg.
I'm not getting Phantom Zone. I'm really trying to get freaking Phantoms right now, guys.
But what I will say is, wasn't the aliens a higher intelligence than the humans in Independence Day?
I mean, definitely, without a doubt. They flew 90 million light years.
They lost.
So.
They lost.
Yeah. They still lost, yeah, but
drunken pilot.
I guess they weren't that intelligent.
They lost because they had no antivirus. They were using Macs. I'm telling you, that's the big spaceships from freaking intergalactic spaceships, and they got taken down by a 2-bit virus.
Yeah, they didn't have a
They
firewall.
must have been running Macs. Tell me about it.
They
had Windows.
like
that shit would have
MK11?
gotten caught like that.
Wait, man,
Yeah,
you didn't like
Master.
MK11?
I didn't like MK11, to be
What are
honest.
you
I'm
talking
happy
about?
for those who did. I'm glad Netherlands is investing a lot into MK11. I just want them to do the same investing into Injustice 3 after the release. I liked MK11. I love it.
I think MK11 was better than 10. I don't know.
Me too. Me too. I do agree.
The storyline was good too. I thought the storyline was better.
Yeah, I agree
with
that too.
Chronica, but whatever.
I have no fucking clue what you guys are talking about.
Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat.
Oh,
you know, Scorpion, get over here. You know,
where did that come from? Were we talking about video games?
No.
Yeah.
We did?
Oh, I don't know where the comment came from.
Yeah, I was smoking, so I don't know.
I should have been.
Cliff said, I have an iPhone 12 and a Mac and an Apple Watch. Yes, sir. Keep it in Apple.
I don't have the watch.
I don't have the watch either. I don't think I need the watch anyways. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine with using my phone. So yeah, I don't need the watch, but I like MK10.
I like it too.
Danny, Theodani, Washington versus Dallas. We all got Washington. And I'm sticking with my Washington pick.
Hold on. Did you take Washington last week?
No, Washington.
No.
Get hurt?
I did take them, and I fucking switched them because none of you guys took Washington.
Did you really? I'm like, Anzo took Washington. I can't believe. Wait, did he?
I took Washington, and I switched it.
Didn't.
Yeah, poor Joe Burrow, man. Poor Joe Burrow, man. That was painful.
Don't mess with the Skins.
Yeah, come on. But Joe Burrow, come on, man.
His injury?
You know what happened?
Yeah. MCL, ACL.
Yep.
Yeah, you guys were losing that game before that happened, but yeah.
And Comic Chat said, awesome show, guys. Catch you next time. Thanks for coming on, Danny.
Absolutely.
Much appreciated, you know. Thanks, Anzo. You're welcome. See you, Comic Chat. LDG, when you going to fight Anzo and Tekken in Mortal Kombat? I'm waiting. Oh, Lord. Don't get him started because
the console's coming, guys. As soon as I get a console, I'll be online. It's happening. It's just a matter of time.
I'm waiting for Tekken 8. Yeah, I'll play you guys in Tekken 8 or whatever you want to play. It's not a problem. I'm a gamer. I do that. I fight. You know, Bloody War is a fighting game that needs a massive return. I can agree with that. Bloody War.
I love Bloody
Can I ask you a question? Did your controller survive last night?
Why?
Oh, the clicking.
You were button mashing like a son of a bitch. That's why. Through the mic, for God's sake.
I was not button mashing. Listen, man. This
Do you
is
hear
my
that, boys and girls?
Hold on.
That's Anzo's having a stroke on his controller.
You see,
now.
this is all I do. And you can hear the clicking. You know, I'm just
JJ?
Yeah, I was playing JJ. Yeah.
If you guys play like Blaze Blue or any Arc system fighting games, then let me know. Like Guilty Gear or Persona, any of that stuff or not?
Never played any of it.
It's like 2D fighting, so I like that better.
For a system?
Yeah, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, Persona. I'm trying to think what else. King of Fighters too. I play.
Okay,
King of Fighters is good.
Yeah, I play that.
Yeah.
There's a plan in place. It's only time. Yes, Project Prometheus is coming, y'all.
Oh no, that was talking about the console, me whooping your ass.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that too. Yeah.
Hey, Anzo, if we get a Dragon Ball Z movie, who would be a good choice to play Goku and Vegeta? I will let LDG Pixels answer that because I have no idea, as I do not watch Dragon Ball Z.
I am a Dragon Ball freak. As long as question, is Goku still in high school? Because fuck that. Okay. Worst movie ever. Okay. Dragon Ball Evolution. I never thought something could take away that trophy from Street Fighter until I saw Dragon Ball Evolution. Worst movie ever. I can't even like saying the word Dragon Ball in front of it because it's not even fucking Dragon Ball. So who would play a good Goku or Vegeta?
Yeah.
I don't know. They would have to do something.
Keep it animated. Keep it animated. Just like the Street Fighter. It's like better animated. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. I mean, all the Dragon Ball movies have been great. If they do a CGI, that might be pretty cool too. But a real life one, I would like to see, but what they did already, like, turned me off, like limp, completely done. It was horrible. Worst movie.
Yeah. They do that, man. With these movies. But Khalib said, I bet $100 the Steelers make it to the AFC champion or the Super Bowl.
I'll give you the AFC championship and then lose to the Chiefs immediately.
Oh God, they're not losing to the Chiefs. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, Khalib. Yes, they're not losing.
Steelers are winning, but they're not looking good doing it, man.
It's okay. That's you. Hey, you got to win dirty. That's how the Steelers have always won.
Yeah, but the teams that they're winning dirty against are teams they should be winning decisively over.
No, the only team they didn't win decisively over, really, that was bad, was the Cowboys. They
should have lost that game.
When you win those tough wins, that's how you know when a team is good. I will give you that. But I just think the Chiefs, Mahomes, like he's somebody else. He's in a whole other planet.
Record-wise, they are the best team, and you can't take that away from them. But on paper, are they really the best team?
Yeah, we're going Super Bowl undefeated. Remember, you heard it. You heard it here first on the OOC, guys.
Sure.
Where was I? It was over here. Okay. Don't be surprised. Matt said, that's why I don't do Mac. Y'all need to get their overpriced stuff. Well, yeah, I guess
they are overpriced.
Well, I mean, an Android phone, the Samsung phone is the same price as an iPhone.
They're overpriced too, but
okay. So if you're saying they're overpriced,
you have to go Huawei.
I mean, we're talking about PCs. A PC is cheaper. You can get a better PC for cheaper than you can get a Mac, a better quality. Phones, I'm not going to put phones in the fray because I'm against all cell phones right now. They're all shit. I haven't had a cell phone in 6 years. I never needed one. Yeah, I have a laptop. If I need to go somewhere, I got my laptop.
Not for your GPS or for your flashlight or for your calculator or for your accounting.
Nope.
Okay.
Good for you, man.
Nope.
Yeah, good for you, man. That's awesome, dude.
I would bring back encyclopedias. Forget Google.
I mean, all that stuff you mentioned, I got. I mean, GPS is one thing, but you can technically. Yeah, I mean, that's if you like. That's the only thing. Like a cell phone is only good for two things: making a phone call or GPS tracking, and that's it. But only when it's your GPS.
Pictures comes in handy.
Yeah, I agree.
I can do that on a laptop. I can do that on a computer. I don't need a cell phone for that. Not to mention the fact today that, and I just had a customer do this, lost his went to the Apple store. They wiped his phone. Didn't transfer everything over. Oh, yeah, we'll give you the brand new iPhone and everything. Said, here's my old phone, because they require to actually give him the phone back to get the credit so you can get the new phone. Wiped his phone, lost all his photos. Everything was on there. And of course, he doesn't pay for iCloud because they charge if you have more than 2 photos. Yeah, if you have like 4 photos, you got too much space, whatever. So he didn't have it, so he lost everything. But they don't give you that much space on iCloud whatsoever to put anything up there.
I know. I had to buy more space.
Yeah, even though they're making money off you saving your files there in the first place as well. And so he lost everything. I had to go through his whole old computer. Luckily, we found a computer that I found that he had a virus on. I was able to clean it and delete his files, and I found a less than 5 months old iTunes backup of 60 gigs, and I was able to recover all his family photos, videos, everything.
Nice. Good. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you guys have any issues or want like your computer fixed or anything, you know, Pixels does a show during the day, and that's what I was gonna tell you, Pixels, because Geishkar got the XVid thing.
Yeah.
But it's telling him it can't read his camera. It doesn't read his camera.
XSplit?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, that's what I use right here. Yeah, hit me up anytime.
Cool. Will do.
Absolutely. Yep.
Onzo's quick on the button. Oh, very quick.
Hey, real quick, I might let's see how good I am. Are you running StreamYard at the same time?
Right now, yeah.
That's why StreamYard's stealing your camera. Have you tried using XSplit with just XSplit running?
I haven't yet. I just downloaded it right before this.
That's most likely it, because StreamYard steals your camera, and if you're running XSplit, it'll give you that annoying message saying that that device not available.
So I should just run it off.
You run XSplit first to take the cam, and then you run. That's how I do it. Then I run StreamYard so I can overlay and do like this kind of setup on XSplit.
Sweet.
Love Guilty Gear. I like Dragon Ball Evolution. I hated the movie, but Pixel.
One second, I got a wrench. Sorry, Flash Thompson.
Wait, what did he say?
I like Dragon Ball Evolution, and I'm upset.
Oh yeah. We can get movies like Captain Marvel and make her look like that, making Goku go Super Saiyan and use his power. Yeah, if you get the right actors, that would work. You know, as long as the Eagles stay the champions of the NFC East, I will be happy.
Oh, he's a mod too. Damn.
I guess you won't be happy then.
Yeah, I know, right? Washington's going to win that division. I think Washington is the best team out of the division right now. And I was so mad that I switched that fucking pick last week. I am so mad.
Their quarterback is questionable, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
I mean, give him comeback player of the year, but come on, man.
But Andy Dalton's starting to get a little bit, you know, his rhythm. So.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's one game.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, exactly. One game.
Do you remember what my Skins did? My Washington team did to him, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
he's gonna see those jerseys and have flashbacks.
Oh man.
And Abram said, with the right storyline, it would be great. Yeah, with the right storyline, any movie with the right storyline can be good, man. You just got to be able to write that story, you know.
Legend of Chun-Li was the worst movie. One of the worst.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, that was bad.
That was so bad.
Me off so much.
But Lana Lang.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Chun-Li's my favorite video game character of all time, so it angered me right here.
Yeah, having a good story does help. That's why people who wrote Endgame.
Yeah, having a good story helps. I mean, that is true.
But... I knew he was gonna say something about Endgame. Yeah, he don't like Endgame, but whatever.
Yeah, that's great.
If this MK movie do big next year, I think Street Fighter will make a return to the big screen. Hope they do it better than Legend of Chun-Li's bullshit.
It won't be out next year. No, any movie.
Nope. And we've had that discussion before. It's like they're pushing back all these movies, you know what I mean? But nothing's going to come out next year. Like Roberto said, maybe 2 years before we even get going back to normal. So
they might stream it. They might stream something, but
well, Christmas Day we're getting Wonder Woman on HBO Max.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Wonder Woman's going to be on HBO Max on Christmas Day. It's also coming out in theaters as well, but our theaters are here closed, and we don't have.
America is supposed to be coming out in March. Coming to America too.
That's going to be on Prime, no?
Amazon Prime, yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not even coming out in theaters. So,
I don't think it would have done well in theaters anyway.
Which one? Coming to America too? Really? Why not?
It took too long to bring it out. I think.
Yeah.
I would say that too, but I think Eddie Murphy kind of got some swag back when he did the Dolomite thing. But at the end of the day, I'm with you guys. Like us old heads will go see it, but younger generation, they probably don't give a shit about Coming to America. They probably don't care about
No, I like Coming to America, but the second one, it sounds like it will be on streaming. Like
no, it is going to be on streaming.
Oh, okay. Because
Yeah,
like the comedy movies, they're not releasing that in theater. Just like Borat. Borat like came out,
Yeah,
he put his
Prime.
out.
Well, if they're streaming, then why are they only making a PG-13?
I have no idea.
Families, are there
Horrible.
at the house. So
they just need to make that rated R like the first one.
Yeah. Once you go from PG-13 to rated R, it's like you just cut off half the people that can watch your thing.
It's funny because
only when not when you're streaming though.
In the States, the rating is higher than it is here. Like your rated R movies here are rated 14 and over here.
Oh wow. Oh, okay. Yeah, ours are 17 and over.
Yeah.
Did he take off again?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think so.
No notice. I guess he's having some technical difficulties. So
it's been brought to you by Mac. Stable to the
end. Crunch. That's the sound of an Apple moment.
This
crunch.
What
so I
was
talking about
it
this
was my
pencil.
headphones.
Are those Apple headphones?
They're Beats by Dr. Dre.
Bought by
Apple.
Beats by Dr. Dre.
They used to work perfect before they were bought out by.
If you're an artist, this is one of the best though. The Apple Pencil, the first one, the second one. It's better than any stylus that you can.
That's what my daughter has. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I seen videos on the I seen videos on the Apple Pencil. It's done really well.
I like it better than Wacom tablets or any of that stuff too. So.
Yeah. And Woo the Kid said LDG is good at math. I know there was one where he said you don't need a calculator. So get him out of here. Avengers Endgame was great.
He's good at math.
Oh,
yeah,
math.
but it was no. But it was
math. Okay.
I thought he was being funny. Thought maybe he knew better than I did,
Pixels was good at math.
It was all that nano mathematical equations there.
This guy really, and I think he did it on purpose because he really had me reading a message that said 0.0011. I'm like, really, Pixels, really? Gotta get that technical on me.
Copy and paste. Come on, no.
Hot take: I hate Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. I don't, but you're not the only one.
Third one was garbage.
Yeah, the third one was garbage. LDG released a pixel cut. Let's see what's better. All right, at least write it. You know what I mean? Write it.
Do something. Yeah. I'm telling you, because it would be a million times better than that piece of trash that came out.
And Mad13 said they might stream most movies with theater release same day. That's the best choice they have. Wonder Woman 84 is probably gonna sign a new way because they can't keep delaying movies until 2 years later. Yeah, I'm kind of seeing that too. You know what I mean? Like they're not gonna make as much money bringing them out on streaming service, but at least they can try and get some money back.
Yeah.
So they gotta do.
Well, they'll most likely still release the movie after. They might stream it and they'll still release the movie after.
Johnson started. Contagious, man.
Hey, aren't you guys getting your brother? Yeah, that's true. Are you guys getting your Justice League movie too?
Well, it's coming on HBO Max, but we don't have it. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to bootleg. It's just
looks like it's the witching hour.
It is the witching hour.
We are going to close it down now, guys. So again, we're going to go through the panel. We're going to let people talk about their channel. One last thing I wanted to say is, and I completely missed it, and I was going to mention it before, but Mad Mama Bear said YouTube wasn't keeping her messages, and yeah, sometimes it does that because yesterday in the chat I typed "not yet," and it was like this message is like spam, and I was like, what? So just try and type it again next time and maybe it'll go through. But with that being said, Josh, tell the people about your channel, please.
Yep, Movie Aficionados group on Facebook, Gaming Aficionados as well. Next week we might have a live stream with Anzo and everybody's invited. LGG if you want to come by. Hopefully we'll get David Howard Thornton in there too. So, but I'm going to take it slow because I know he's busy.
Good luck on that.
Yep. Yeah.
Pickles.
Hey guys, LDG Pixels here. If you guys have any computer issues, problems, questions, need a tune-up, own a Mac, I'm here to help. Monday through Friday, usually between 11 and 12, I start my morning rant, make myself available, and then later in the afternoon on the Pixelate channel, where we kick up our feet, I do the waiting room. Guaranteed to be slightly better than watching paint dry, waiting for somebody else cooler to stream. I promote those channels at the bottom of the screen, tell you who's streaming, who's uploading, what's going on, kick you out, and then welcome you back after they finish. So have lots of fun, open panels, watch parties, etc. We're doing a watch party tonight in about an hour for Discovery, and Saturday we're on season 3 of Married with Children watch parties, guys, where we hang out. You're welcome to come up, watch, and make the living fun out of it.
Absolutely, guys. Gaishka?
Be where I be. Right now I'm here. And once I get my channel up, I'll let you guys know.
Excellent. And now, Roberto. I know he's going to say the same thing as Gaishka, but at least he could talk.
I'll just go through the motion.
Okay.
What can I say, you know?
Okay, so I'll check out for that DM. One last message. Someone might release those movies on YouTube, like someone did the Fresh Prince reunion. Yeah, I actually did watch that on YouTube. It's still up there, so I don't know if maybe it was the companies that did it because we couldn't get it here, you know. But definitely a good watch. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
it was good, especially the part where he brings back the original Aunt Viv. Okay. And they talk about it, because they had a really big beef.
Falling out.
Yeah. So if you could check it out. Just type in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reunion.
Was it on Netflix?
Is it? I didn't see it on Netflix.
The show is on Netflix, but not.
I didn't see the reunion.
No, I think it's on. It was offered on Crave or somewhere. I seen it.
Okay, yeah, maybe on Crave because I used to have Crave, but I don't have it anymore.
Yeah, they're gonna get the boot real soon,
But with that being said, we are done. Just letting people know that I will be chilling in the backstage with Pixels or whoever wants to chill until Discovery comes in. So if anybody wants to come in and chat, you can do so. It's definitely not a problem. One last thing. Well, I don't know if you guys would know, but I've been watching Smallville lately for the first time already in season 5. Wow. I know I'm late, but I haven't seen him in the custom or do any of the you guys know thing. Yeah, I haven't. I wasn't a big fan. Well, I never watched Smallville. But
I have it all.
You do?
Yeah, I have the whole collection.
It's really good. But with that being said, guys, we are about to close it up. Peace.